Let's have a conversation.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Mindful Reality, the channel that covers reality TV from a mental health perspective. Don't worry, I'm not falling asleep tonight. I'm just comfortable. This is actually the most awake that I have felt probably in the last 4 weeks because I've been struggling and crawling just to make it to my live on the end of the eviction night episode, but today I'm actually awake. Not that I'm here for a long time, but I'm not half asleep like I usually am. I have a little bit more energy than typical. All right, before I even get to these comments, because I know the comments are going to have all the spoilers in them, I'm just going to jump into my recap really quick because it's not really going to be a terribly long one. I made my prediction this morning, and I said I think that Vince wins the BB blockbuster, and then I think that Mickey goes home in a Mickey versus Ashley eviction. And so, okay, let's get to the start of the episode. The start of the episode kind of continued where the last one left off. The last one left off with Keanu making Ashley his replacement nom. And Ashley kind of pre-planned this speech that she was going to give him in after she got renommed, because she basically knew she was going to get renommed, and she had a speech planned out. And, she kind of read him for filth a little bit in the speech, but the speech was a little too scripted for me, but she delivered it. And then after she gave the speech, it kind of picked up in today's episode where that left off, and the things that she said after her speech, when they were actually just talking and it was not live episode stuff, was worse. I mean, worse in a sense of harder hitting than what she said in the actual speech, because she was like, nobody likes you except for Kelly, and you're going to be on the block next week unless Kelly wins. And I don't have to be nice anymore about it. Like, you don't have the support that you think you have. She didn't say that, but that part of it. But basically is what she was telling him. You only have one person who really supports you and like that, and anyone else would put you on the block. And then he was looking at Rachel, and he was like, yo, Rachel, did I not say that I was not going to put Ashley on the block for the initial nom, but I was choosing between her and Ava for the renom? And she was like, yes, you did say that, but we're tired of the way that you talk to us, and we're tired of your narcissistic attitude towards women, and we're not going to take it anymore, type of thing. And those of us who watch the feeds know that she apologized to Keanu, and then also also Ashley and Keanu had a conversation with each other where they both apologized, so on and so forth. How I feel about that, I think that I'll get back to that. So just continuing with the recap, we had a Ava part of it where she was just like the two sides are fighting back and forth. We have Rachel's side, we have Keanu's side, and we got the truth. She said that she doesn't like being lied to, but then she also said she knows that she's the swing vote, and she likes that the people that vote are basically fighting for her vote. And I actually thought she was going to be the swing vote, but it didn't turn out that way, as we saw. And then let me see. We get into the BB blockbuster. The BB blockbuster is y'all saw it. Those of you who are on here, or most of you probably saw it. And Vince wins the BB blockbuster. When Vince is announced as the BB blockbuster winner, apparently Morgan, I was initially doing something else when Julie announced, and so I wasn't looking at the TV. But apparently Morgan let out this scream. She's like, ah! She couldn't contain her excitement that her man of the house, that her BB showman's partner is back. And so he secured his safety, leaving us with an Ashley versus Mickey vote. And I assumed that Mickey was going home. And Mickey went home on a 6-1 vote, and the only one vote to save her was Vince. You know when they usually do those votes and they say, I sadly vote to evict? I feel like nobody said, I sadly vote to evict. Possibly will, because I was only halfway paying attention to that part. And Ava happily voted to evict Mickey. Mickey was shocked. She was like, wow. She was saying, wow. Because she really did not think that they weren't going to vote for her. She thought she was layered up in multiple alliances that were going to keep her. But they were never going to keep her. She was behind the 8 ball, and she just did not know it. And then, what else? Yeah, Ava was super excited that she was gone. Okay. So that's who got. So Vince wins the BB blockbuster. Mickey gets evicted on a 6-1 vote. Mastermind announces nothing. The game is going to be shaken up, but Mastermind does not tell us how. And that's where we're at. So let me get to these comments now. Cass says, clocked in, ready for duty. Hi, Cass. Cass is trying to get the back-to-back employee of the month. I'm not going to lie to you. What's up, Edward? And Chocolate comes in 11 minutes later. That's tough. I'm sorry, but that's tough. Cass is in the lead again so far, I have to say. And Cass was coming in last. So I think that employee in the month motivated her. Hi, Andre. Cass would be camping out in her car to get to the building. Wow, just wow. Hey, Chocolate gets knocked over and violently falls onto the floor as the glass table slams on top of me and breaks. Never seen a boss do a zoom on his back. Well, you've seen me do it many times, so get used to it. The comp is a man comp. Tucker won it last year. Vince is going to blame that vote for Mickey on Kelly. Watch, I bet you. Mickey would have had it, but she was counting to not mess up and it slowed her down. They were neck and neck. Well, you said they were neck, but I just added the word. I like Ashley, but the veto speech was unnecessary. Honestly, I bet you that Rachel liked the fact that she made that speech because it kind of gave her a little bit more of a target than what she had before. I wanted Vince out, and I agree with you, Edward. Vince cannot just get evicted. Well, now he's in jury. At least we get a scandal. I know Chocolate would be happy as hell that Vince and Morgan are both there. Because at the very least, the two of them are going to end up in the jury house together, which people have made comments about what might happen with Vince and Morgan in the jury house. And I will leave it at that. This is the first time I've seen a house that's excited, right? They well, especially Ava, she was super excited. And she said in her thing, I happily vote to evict Mickey. What did she call her in her goodbye video? Tricky Mickey? I thought Ashley was going to go home. I did not think that ever. I'm sorry, but they cheated for Vince. They were cheering after Mickey left. Vince had me confused. Ashley was definitely cheering. Ashley and Ava were the two people that were cheering the loudest. Vince had me confused, but then I was like, oh, okay, after Kelly. Vince gonna lie and say I voted to keep Ashley. Kelly voted to vote Mickey out. I'm happy I get to watch BB on Tuesday. Oh, so is that Tuesday episode in place of the usual Wednesday episode? Those balls are moving at 100 miles per hour. Really? Kelsey officially unfollowed Vince today and went on Vince's account and unfollowed her. That's tea. Kelsey said she was helping him with his career and finances, and this is how he repays her. Kelsey said all her friends told her to break up with him. Yikes. If true, yikes. Why did Vince do that? Did you see Chocolate assault me just to get to work? Capitalism got her crashing out. Hey, Charicity. The lies. Vince wins the BB Blockbuster, and Mickey went home on a 6-1 vote. Vince's girlfriend unfollowed him today. Wow. He does not know what he's leaving for. And the thing is, I don't get the feeling that Morgan is going to stay with him. I don't get that impression. Oh, so in place of the Sunday episode, there's a Tuesday episode. So that means that this week is going to be what? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? Instead of Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday? Vince looked a little malnourished without the beanie and the lumberjack shirt. Vince's mustache is also looking rough because it's not lined up the way that it was when he started the show, and then he has all the stubble around it and just doesn't look the same as it did before. And I got to give credit to, wow, why did I forget his name? Why did his name just slip out of my mind? The guy from season 26 with the mustache. Just so Sunday's episode is cut out and there's no Wednesday episode and it's just going to be Tuesday and Thursday. Do you think Vince would have gone if he didn't win? I think that if Vince went against Mickey, I kind of think that Mickey would have gone anyways. I think if Vince had gone against Ashley, Ashley might have edged him out. A new production wanted the Weasel to stay. Oh, that's what I was saying. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I don't know what this link is for, but oh, Joseph, yeah. Yeah, Joseph maintains his mustache better. The next time it will be a Sunday episode will be the 21st. So they're skipping. We're Thursday, 5, 6, 7. So we're skipping. Wait, 7. So we're skipping the 7th and the 14th? Why are they not going to have a Sunday episode on the 14th? I'm glad Mickey is gone, though. The Weasel balls weren't going as fast as it looks like he had less. Hi, Jason. Let's hope Rachel gets the HOH. I'll be disappointed if Kelly or Lauren gets that HOH. It's a link about the rest of the season. Well, I can't click links on StreamYard, but y'all who can. Oh, MTV Music Awards and NFL. That's a problem with them starting later. I mean, they got to go back to starting. Can y'all still hear me and see me? Because it was buffering for me on my end. Can you still hear me and see me? Please don't let that side get the HOH. They need to start the season in June instead of July. 100%. Yes, I can hear and see you. Thank you. Yes, you garbled for a second, but then you are back. Thank you. Rach, Ash, Will, Ava, Morgan. I know, but knowing my luck, it would be a part of that smaller group that has way less of a percentage of chance to win that becomes HOH. But we'll see. But if I see Kelly's face pop up as a HOH, I got to tell y'all, I don't like Kelly. Kelly, and it's not even because Kelly's on the other side, but it's just Kelly to me is just not even playing the game. She like nothing that she says is gameplay. I like this person. I don't like this person, which pretty much she doesn't like anyone except for she likes Lauren and she likes Ava. At least you can get scandalous HOH again. I wonder who leaves on Tuesday. On Thursday, you mean, right? Because why would somebody leave on Tuesday? I'm ready for Keanu and Kelly to go. For Kelly and Keanu to go. I agree. Ashley went off on Keanu in the veto meeting. I really wanted Mickey to win the blockbuster and little Weasel Vinny to go home. I wanted Ashley to win the blockbuster and see who goes home between Mickey and Vinny. I don't like her either. I don't either. Blockbuster Comp saved her. The Lip and Morgan don't even try their cheap math. That's funny. Cheap Mans. Cheap Mans 2025. Is Blockbuster done? They did not announce it. Tuesday, what did I miss? No, the twist is sending someone home. What? So instead of the double eviction, I guess they did. I guess she did say, or I guess Mastermind did say something like, I don't remember. Somebody is going somewhere and they're not going to be coming back from it. So I guess that was what they were alluding to. I didn't even really think of that. All right, so y'all wanted to get a panel. So I'm going to put the link up. Anyone who wants to jump on, you can do so if you want. Wait. Did my thing go up? No. If Vince would have went home, I bet you would have started rubbing up on Keanu next. People were actually making posts about if Vince goes home, her next up would be Will. Post about if Vince goes home. Okay. The Emmys. So I put in for tickets. Oh, not for the Emmys. I put in for tickets for the VMAs for free tickets. I don't think I'm going to get it because I don't think I put in early enough, but it is what it is. She would have got a beat down from his chocolate drop. Listen, Will is putting on a masterclass of how to keep your lady happy. Shouting her out every week after the votes. He's not doing too much with the hugs or the physical contact. He's making sure to talk about those women and say they're like his daughters.
Oops. Hi.
What's going on, Edward?
Not much. How about you? Oops, my phone. There you go. Sorry, I had it on my phone with the thing.
Does Edward sound distorted to you, or is it just me?
No, I think it was my phone. It was playing YouTube on my phone. I was watching the show on my phone. It might have been that. Does it sound a little better, or?
It does not sound better, but I just want to figure out if it's just me or if it's your thing. He sounds normal. Okay, so it's just me then.
Okay.
So what do you think of the episode?
Well, I watched majority of it. I didn't get to watch the beginning part of it, but I mean, it was an all right episode. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good. It was just an episode. I would like it better to Vince being evicted, but hey, Mickey's the second best.
Are you serious, Chocolate? Man, scandalous. Are you jumping on, MILF Man? The link is up there.
But I'm just happy Rachel made the jury, but I think kind of like season 13, she's going to have to fight like hell because she's going to have to win to me, I think she's got to win as many HOHs and VOs that she can win to keep herself safe. Because that
Yes,
to
she
me,
is.
that's yeah. Because I'm kind of thinking. My guess is outside Kelly, maybe Lauren or a couple of people might go and try to take that shot. This is now jury time.
Yes. Yes, I think that a lot of people are going to be aiming at her now that they're and then now that they have her to jury, because now they're going to be thinking, I don't want to sit next to her in a final two chair.
And actually, that brings me to this question now. Think about it. This is for all of you. In your personal opinion, if you were in the house right now, whether you were an OG Big Brother player or you're new, and you made it to jury time, what do you think mattered the most right now? Competitions or social games?
Hey, what's up, Edward? What's up, Mark?
Hey, what's up?
I legit forgot Big Brother was on tonight. I'm actually watching football. I legit forgot Big Brother was on. I was watching Big Brother and eating some McDonald's. I mean, I was watching on football and eating some McDonald's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can hear the
you can hear
stream
the
in the
stream in the
background,
background.
nice man.
Man. Okay, sorry. Let me.
Got
Got
echo.
echo.
Oops, gonna fix that.
Yeah, say that again. Were you asking if I was in the house, what position I would want to get her out in? Is that what you were saying?
No, what I was saying to you in the chat, if you were in the jury, if you're in the jury part of the house, what would you think mattered the most? You need to win competitions, or you need to get as many votes as you can, aka your social game.
I think so, to me, yeah, but to me, when it comes, I think strategic game matters the most. What moves you make more than comps. I always value moves you make more than comps for me.
Right. Oh, Mark left.
Yeah,
What's up?
but yeah, it's like for me, but you said particularly between social game and jury votes. You said
Yeah, like no, I mean
I
like if we make it to a jury segment, what do you think would matter the most? You need to win as many competitions to take out your targets, or like you kind of said, social game and try to get votes and stuff.
You see, it depends on who you see. To me, it's they're both equal because here's why I say that. Some people may think it's a cop out answer, but here's why I say they're both equal. It's like it's kind of hard to answer because it all depends. This is where the luck comes in. It all depends who are you casted with. Because if you look at season 7 and season 14 is a perfect example of this. Look at Mike Boogie in 7. He backstabbed and deceived people. Guess what? Everybody was like, yo, we're going to vote for him because he did all the dirty work. We respected his game. You look at 14, Dan did the same thing. What happened? Everybody's like, well, we can't vote for him. Screw him. He screwed us over, so screw him. So to me, it kind of comes down to, and this is part of like when you're playing the game, this is something you have to do. You have to figure out the personalities of your house guests. You have to be like, all right, are these people going to be bitter jurors, or are they going to be people who are going to be like, all right, who aren't going to be bitter? So to me, it would come down to you got to figure that part out before you can answer that particular question. I would got to be like, all right, what type of people am I competing with? Because if you got like a Rachel's going to be bitter, especially old school Rachel was definitely going to be bitter. If you ever watch her
I don't know.
season 13,
I disagree. I think if Vince is up there, I think Rachel would vote for Vince to win.
Rachel, so Rachel would vote for Vince to win over Ashley in a final.
I don't think she would vote Keanu, but she would. I think vote for Vince if Vince was up there.
No. So all right, if it's Keanu versus Ashley, does she vote for Keanu?
No.
Yeah. See, that's where you gotta. That's where it's like I would say, especially with how Big Brother is now and the people they cast, it's definitely more
I
important in terms of your social game, like with the jury votes. That jury management is like more bigger than it was before.
100%. Plus, there's only 7 people, so you need four
Yeah.
votes.
Yeah. It's like that's why when it comes to pairs too, especially with it being a 7-person jury, When it comes to pairs, I'm like, you got to get rid of pairs early on because pairs usually vote one way. So you can't have, and usually one person kind of more influences the other. That's why I'm like, all right, that's why like last year when you had T Core, the
Chemo,
the broken, yeah, chemo and the broken lamp, as I like to call her.
the floaters, they didn't
Yeah.
really do much.
And when you had her, the three of them, if you literally look at it, T Core almost had like 3 votes. I'd have been like, yo, you got to break that up before jury. Break that up. I can't have one person having that much power. I can't. Because they was always going to vote the same way.
I agree, and it's extra important on a 7-person jury.
Yeah.
2 votes on a 7-person jury is a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why Ian in season 14, that's why he said he took Dan to final 2. Because he said the only way he could get Frank's vote, and he knew Frank had Ashley's vote in his back pocket, he was like, I have to take Dan. I have no other shot. Because he said Frank controls 2 votes. I'd automatically be down 2 votes if I take anybody else other
but
than
I
Dan.
but I think if Rachel makes it to final two, she's got the votes outside of Kelly. Like I feel like Vince would vote for Rachel to win. Lauren, yes. Ashley, yes. Will, yes. Keanu's a
So you don't
maybe.
so you don't think these people would be like she's a winner? You don't think that would come into play? The fact that
No,
she was a
I mean,
winner?
I think she's definitely gonna get evicted in the next week or two. But
Thank God.
if she
Whoever
does
evicts
make it
her,
to final two, I think
whoever
Keanu's
evicts her
cooked
is the
this week.
person I'm rooting for.
I think Keanu's going this week because he can't play HOH. I think he's done unless Kelly wins
I
HOH.
Is it true? Do y'all believe it? Because I saw was it Keanu and what's her name? And Lauren was talking about if they won, they put up Rachel this week. Do y'all actually believe them?
This house is so flippy floppy. They say, at this rate, we don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, he tried to do that during Vince's HOH. He put up Ashley on the renom ceremony. So I believe they're done. I have no idea, but in a way, Keanu needs Rachel because other than that, he's easy to get. He's an easy target to get out.
Is
Because I
Blockbuster
believe.
done?
We
Wait, they
don't
didn't announce
know.
it?
Because they didn't announce it. They didn't say, "Oh, now it's over." Like,
Oh, they didn't announce it, then that means it's still on. Because Julie Chen always
yeah,
makes an
they didn't
announcement when it
announce
comes to
it.
a
They
split.
just said, "Hey, you guys all made jury. Congrats!" But they didn't say the Blockbuster was over.
Tuesday.
Oh, that means
Yeah,
that they
Tuesdays.
definitely doing it. Then they should be.
Yeah, someone's leaving on Tuesday. I guess
Yeah, they're
it's
supposed to
probably gonna
go
be
to
a
some
comp,
kind of
and
place
whoever's like the
called a
slowest is
White
probably getting
Lotus or
evicted.
something like that.
Because to me,
Yeah,
because I
White
think it was.
Lotus Resort.
I'm I'm trying to remember. Was it? Yeah, I think Vince. No, it was Lauren was the one that was like, who's ever left between Ashley and Mickey, she would put up with Rachel if she won HOH. She was like, whoever's left between the two. She was telling Vince.
Yeah, Rachel's gonna be in trouble. I mean, very soon.
Thank God, it's about time.
Yeah, if Kelly wins, she's Kelly, Lauren. I think Kiana can't play. Vince probably
So
goes after her.
I'll be honest. I don't think none of them do. They talk
Oh,
it,
Vince is
but
probably
they're not
gonna.
going to do
I
it.
don't think Vince is winning HOH.
I think no. I honestly think they're all talking this big. I would love for them to put her up. Nobody wants Rachel. I wanted Rachel going week 2. Like nobody wants her
Kiana's
going
got
more
to
than
be
me.
the Kiana's got to be the target
Nobody.
this week. It's just there's no just you got to do it. He can't play HOH.
But let me ask you a question. But wouldn't that be kind of a terrible move for Rachel to do at this point? Because Keanu is almost like a safety net for her.
Well, it depends.
It's
It
almost
depends
like a
on it
shield
depends
for
on who
her.
wins. Depends on who wins.
No, I'm saying if Rachel
Like if
won,
Will or Ashley wins, if Rachel won,
like it would kind of be
Ra-
wouldn't it be in Rachel's best interest to
I
have a
think
Keanu there because she keeps the target off of her, but they could kind of be a shield for each other.
I think if Rachel won HOA, she would put up Lauren and Kelly and backdoor Keanu. That's what she would do.
Yeah, she's
Because
probably
I
the only
don't,
one smart enough to know about doing a back door. All the rest of these fools probably don't even know what a back door is
especially if they get rid of Blockbuster. If the Blockbuster's still up, then you got to put all three of them up: Lauren, Kelly, and Keanu.
because it's like
But
I
it
just
depends on. You know, what'd be interesting if they do the HOH and then they do this Hotel Lotus.
Wait,
and
what's
then
this
someone
hotel
leaves
Lotus
the
thing? I
game,
didn't see
and
the
then it
episode.
changes it changes like, oh shit, who should we target now? You know,
Wait.
I
What's
don't know.
this
I don't
Lotus
know how
thing?
they're
Because
gonna
I
do
didn't.
this.
What's the Lotus
I
thing? I
guess
didn't watch the
they're
Lotus
all gonna
episode.
go to this. They're all gonna go to this resort, and someone's not coming back from it. So
Oh, okay.
I don't know what that means,
Yes,
No.
yeah,
but
like
someone's
it
leaving
could
on
be like an
Tuesday.
early jury person, early going jury, or
So it'll be another.
out.
I think it's
It'll
gonna
be
be a
another
comp, and
twist.
whoever's slowest is probably gonna get evicted. That's probably what's gonna happen.
So it'll be another twist that flops, basically. Another
Yeah,
god awful
they
twist.
said someone's leaving on Tuesday, so.
Oh.
And
Well,
then I guess
production
a
will be
short
working
week
overtime.
because they're doing a Thursday episode.
Okay. See, that means production got to be working overtime to keep Rachel this week. Production gonna be working serious Jedi mind tricks.
I feel like she's gonna have to win, and my guess is they're probably gonna do a. They had mental last week. Unless they like to continue this route, I'm banking that this next one's physical.
All right, so let me ask you this then. All right, who would not put up Rachel? Let's just say Rachel doesn't win. Who would not put up Rachel on the block?
Ashley will.
So you tell me
Maybe
Will's a
Ava.
so you tell me Will's a brain dead idiot?
Yeah, I don't think Ava would go after Rachel. That's stupid.
God, you're telling me Will wouldn't. Oh, I wanted to like
Morgan,
Will.
Morgan only goes after Rachel if Vince convinces her to do it.
Like
Like that's
I wanted to like Will, Uncle Will, as Mark
Morgan's a
calls him.
loner. I don't know what Will's doing. I mean, he got a great social game, but he hasn't won anything.
Yeah, but he hasn't won jack shit. There's
And
only
this is
one
like the
person.
this is like the spot where you need to start winning. Like you need to start winning comps.
Because only one person in BB history has ever won the game without winning anything. And that was season 2. You gotta win
Yeah,
something.
Will needs to start actually winning comps. He
I was
could
gonna
win
say,
Like,
Tuesday, depending on whatever this twist is.
yeah.
alright, so the wall comp was when again? Was last week, right?
No, 2 weeks ago.
I mean 2 weeks ago. That means they probably
2
would they
weeks.
need another physical HOH until for a while. Because there's
Well,
usually only because traditionally there's usually only like 3 physical HOHs and all the rest of them are like usually because usually they kind of save the physical stuff more for veto. Because it's usually 3 endurance. You always have one usually to start off the season. Has the wait
so
has
this
the
this so the
Are you kind of
schedule
like trying to
is
say they do the physical stuff like during like when it comes to like jury time, they only do it during VOs and like the final HOH? Is that what you're trying to get?
yeah because mainly they use physicals for vetoes mainly vetoes and there's usually maybe there's usually 2 endurance during the season. You always have the wall comp and then there's usually maybe another physical one, but usually that physical one is more very early in the game. And then you always have the last HOH. That's like endurance. And then all the rest of them is either some like comp where you gotta like hit a ball in a goddamn hole, some fluky comp, or some
well
question crap.
they're saying the rumor is someone leaves Tuesday, someone leaves Thursday, and then the next Thursday is the 2-hour episode, and they're saying that's going to be a triple.
Oh, okay.
That's the
That's
rumor.
that would I mean
So
makes
someone
sense. As long
leaving
as like three,
Tuesday.
4 weeks left, there's a double or triple. Oh, I'm sorry, Jacob.
No, you're good. So it's one on Tuesday, one on Thursday, and then 3 leaving on the Thursday after because it shows it's a 2-hour episode. So
Yeah, if it's 2 hours,
and
it
that kind
gotta
of
be.
makes
Hey,
Yeah.
Andre.
sense.
Oh, hey, Andre.
Hey, Andre, what's up? Oh, I see these guys tonight.
Hey, buddy.
I'm curious, Mark, who you actually want to go home next?
I don't
Wait,
think he's here.
who does everybody want to go home anyway this week? If you had your choice.
Keanu Kelly. I'm done with them.
Vince.
Vent, yeah, that's
Hey, what's
I
up,
mean
Tasha?
personally, I would like to see Vince or Kelly go.
I think
Yeah,
Vince
I
is
don't
in a
care for
great
Vince.
spot.
For me, it's Rachel or Rachel. Rachel all the way.
Because who is really going after Vince right now?
You don't like her, do you?
Hell no. I didn't like her from the be put it this way. Rachel winning is like production winning, and I can't stand production. So production needs to go. I'm sorry. They need to go. I need their investment to fail. Fail miserably.
Yeah, I mean,
Plus, I was never really a big Rachel fan from the first time around. I've never liked her.
I mean,
I think Vince got it in the bag. I think Vince is gonna win.
who's playing the game
President.
good? Keanu.
Hell
As
no,
far as
Keanu ain't playing
No,
social,
no.
I'm sorry,
Keanu's been not.
Andre. I
I
hate
don't
to
like
say,
him.
but he's playing a
I,
horrible game.
I don't like him, but he's winning
That
stuff.
social game is terrible.
His
He
social
has one
game
of the
is
worst
horrible.
social games of all times.
He's winning stuff. I don't like him, but he's
Oh,
winning
his
stuff.
jury management too.
I mean,
I
I
mean,
understand where you're coming
his
from,
jury
but
management, yeah.
sometimes like comps don't matter like that. It
I
matters
put
what
it
you
this
do
way.
socially.
He's a
Yeah.
great competitor, but he sucks as a player. To me, there needs to be two categories: great player and then great competitor. He's in that
Okay.
great competitor category.
Let me say this: if Vince gets HOH again, and he don't put Keanu up, I don't know what I don't know.
To me, he has to put Rachel up. To me, Rachel is the pick where if you put her, that is a huge argument in jury. That's a bigger
Okay,
argument than a Keanu.
but you also you
You,
broke up the they're trying to do this alliance. So far,
I
so
think
good.
I see what you're saying, but I feel like this point, I think they need to go ahead and wrap that up because we're in jury now. Alliances to me should be dead at this point. I get the final twos and all that stuff. If you want to do fine with me, but if you ask me, alliances are dead at this point. You gotta try to get yourself to the final two any way possible.
you could say, all
Mm,
right, it's still
I
nine
wouldn't.
people left, so you
Yeah,
could
it's a
kind of
lot.
say you could kind of stick with the alliances for like maybe maybe around kind of like what Xavier did. Xavier did it at perfect timing when he got rid of Kylan. That was perfect timing because wasn't it only like what 4 people left at that point? Like was it 5 when he kicked out Kylan? Was that like what? How many people were left in the game when he made that move?
I didn't even. Don't ask me because I gave up on that season.
You're probably right. I see where I think you're right. About 4 or 5 left. I kind of forgot myself.
Yeah, you see, it depends on the timing of the move because just as important as the move you make is the timing of that move. So the
Okay,
timing is key.
Mark's put it out 4 when Colin got out.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that was a perfect time. If he had made that move early on, he probably doesn't get to final two. If he makes that move early on, because now he's in an uphill battle. He shows his cards early. Now he's in an uphill battle.
Yeah, I don't
When
think
it,
so. Okay, I don't know if y'all talked about this because I kind of tuned out because I had to get some stuff together. But uh, what about the Vince vote when he voted to keep Mickey?
wait, what was
It's
the
probably
vote
just a
tonight?
sympathy
Because
vote.
I didn't see the show. What was the vote?
It was one. So everybody voted out Mickey. The only person that voted to keep Mickey was Vince.
Oh God, that gonna cause our
It's
that gonna cause
probably a
problems.
sympathy vote.
What's he gonna do is he's gonna say Kelly did that. I guarantee.
This whole I hate when this happens in Big Brother, to be honest. When you got the one lone vote and everybody's all pissed off at the one lone vote trying to figure out who did it. Who gives a crap?
Yeah, but I don't even know why he did it though. It's stupid. I'm
No,
like,
I would do
okay,
it. I think
you
it's
done dug yourself out of a hole. All right, you're doing great. Then you about to put yourself back in the hole again because they're gonna figure it out.
no, it's not stupid if he can pin it on somebody else.
I don't think
If
it's
he
he cannot. The thing with Vince is he can't lie.
oh,
He
okay, yeah,
sucks at
then it's a
lying.
stupid move on his part. Because
He sucks at lying. He
if you
can't
could
lie.
lie and pin that vote on somebody else, it's actually a good move to be like a lone vote. I would do that if I was on if I was in the show. I would purposely vote the other way just for the hell of it, just to
If
piss
you knew how
people
to
off.
lie,
Yeah, and then I'll
he
be
doesn't know
like,
how to
if
lie.
I like put it this way, if I know people aren't going to suspect me at all of being the lone vote, I would purposely just do it just because I know it drives people crazy,
Yeah,
just for the hell of it.
and I was shocked to actually see. I almost thought Kelly was gonna keep Mickey, and when she said keep Mickey, when she said I vote her out, I'm like, what?
She probably
Seriously?
realized that they didn't have the votes to do it or last minute thing.
Yeah, Vince about he done dug himself in a hole.
Bro,
They
did you see
they
his
gonna start.
girlfriend unfollowed him?
All right, so let
Yeah,
me ask you.
so I heard about that. So like,
Officially.
I mean, she's done. But look, I mean, he really hadn't did anything like that. I mean, he been touching, like but he hadn't did anything.
All right, so let me ask
Still
you all this then.
unemployed.
Since these three people have done the most so far, who has the least chance of going to the finals?
The least.
Rachel, Vince, or Keanu? The least likely to go to the finals out of those three.
I say Vince.
Keanu. Say Keanu. I don't see anyone targeting Vince.
They target Vince, and when they back
Outside
off
of
of him.
Rachel.
Um, yeah, I would agree, Keanu.
If they're gonna do Rachel, they're gonna have to get this right. If they're gonna do Rachel, but other than that, that's why I
To,
said Vince.
to me, if
Yeah,
it's Rachel, if it's me, and knowing the fact that I don't trust production for shit, because Lord knows I don't. Um, I would backdoor her. That's the way you get her out. It gives production less of a chance to screw you over. I backdoor
you would have to backdoor Rachel. That'd be the only way you could get her out. And
because I
this is
don't
the
trust.
last. This was the last time they were doing Blockbuster, right?
We all know.
Okay.
Well, we don't know.
And then plus we gotta wait and see what's gonna happen Tuesday with this White Lotus thing they're doing on their episode. So we gotta wait.
What's going on Tuesday?
There's a special episode
The,
because the MTV Music Awards are coming up this Sunday, and next week are the Emmys. So there will not be Big Brother for the next 2 weeks. So they're filling it up for Tuesday.
Oh, so it comes on
someone's going
Tuesday.
home on Tuesday
Yes.
because of the twist.
So is somebody gonna come back to the house or something?
No, they said that they're all going to this resort, Lotus, White Lotus, and someone's not coming back.
They're
So you don't think?
taking. Wait. So they're leaving the
So
house? They let him
someone's
leave.
getting evicted.
So
I don't
okay,
know.
I'm trying to make sure I'm
I
understanding.
guess we'll see
So you're
Tuesday.
telling me they're leaving the house to go to a resort? Everybody?
Do y'all really think they're leaving the house, or are they just going to turn the backyard into a damn
The
resort?
backyard.
Well, I mean, I knew that part. They're gonna probably turn
But you
backyard
know
into a
what?
resort, but
Back in the day, they used to let two people leave the house to go somewhere. You remember?
That was usually not.
If you
Sometimes they
won
would do a
something.
twist when you left the house. Because I remember one time I remember in season 4, the girl who won that season, she got to go to the MTV Video Music Awards.
Yeah, and then another 2 seasons, not 2 seasons, but it was two people who got to go to. You
Oh,
remember Drew Carey did Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I think it was. Was it Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
No, it wasn't Who Wants to Be. Oh, that was a
did he?
season with Evil Dick, where his daughter and
Yes, yeah. They went out,
Evil Dick and who was the
and
other
the
girl? I
guy.
think it was Amber. If
Oh
I remember,
wait,
yeah, it was Amber, the
yeah, it
girl
was
who
the two
cried a lot.
girls, his daughter, and then the guy from the guy who left. What is his name? The guy who left that was messing with Evil Dick's daughter. Did he ever get
Oh,
to meet
Nick,
her? Because
no,
he was
no,
on the
no, he
show.
wasn't. No, it wasn't him. I think it was just the two girls, if I remember correctly.
No,
It
no,
was
no.
just the
What
two.
I'm saying is he was already evicted. He went to the
Oh yeah.
show to try to see her. Remember? I don't know if he
Oh,
got
I
to
didn't
see
remember that
her.
part.
I
Oh,
don't
that
know if
was Nick.
they. Yes, yeah, him. I don't know. I don't think they. If they so they're gonna go to a resort and then somebody's gonna get evicted, right? Is that what you're telling me?
that's what
Yeah,
it
I
seemed
guess
like.
the
And actually,
twist.
I'm sorry, Jacob. Go ahead.
No, I guess some twist, and I guess we'll find out Tuesday. But they said someone's not coming back to the house.
I was gonna say I just looked it up. So the technical name for it, everybody who's watching, the technical name is called White Locust Resort, LOC Locust Resort, and kind of like what me and Jacob have been talking about, it's saying one of them won't be checking out. So somebody gonna be gone. I don't know if they're like going home or they will be like an early like you're gonna go with jury kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah. Now I will tell you. I saw Edward. I seen your comment on Ashley's speech. I agreed with you on that. I was just like, that was just so uncalled for. And then Rachel, don't just be quiet today. Just don't say nothing. Just you already talked about this. We knew she was gonna go up. She's got the votes to stay, so let's let it alone. There's no more need to start drama.
Wait. Wait,
And
what
he
was
wasn't
said?
yelling his voice. I don't think he was yelling at her.
Right. That was
Wait,
gaslighting.
wait. What happened
You
exactly?
look, go on YouTube, and Big Brother posted up. There was a little like a TV ad of an argument between Ashley and Keanu during the video meeting, and then Rachel jumped in a little bit. The
Oh
TV
God.
ad version, basically. But
Basically, I don't think that Ashley had any right to even open her mouth. You ain't did nothing. I advise you keep your mouth shut. You've been safe. You're gonna be safe again. You shouldn't have did that. Now you done stirred up drama. And then
But
Ava comes out. You better stop talking about me. If my name's in it, keep my name out. And if you want to say my name, save it Ava Pearl. It's-
God, I can't stand Eva too. I can't stand the stupid facial expression she made. God freaking damn.
she had on her witch hat tonight.
She needs to shave. That's what she needs to do.
Yeah,
God
big
damn.
time. Big time. I seen them legs look pretty Henry to me.
God damn. God. Dave all of a sudden wins one comp and thinks he's the greatest thing of all times.
What you think this next HOH gonna be? You think it's gonna be questions or
physical.
because they had the wall comp? So I'm trying to
I
think
say
what you
questions.
think
I
they're
say
gonna do the
questions
egg
or a
again?
fluke. I say it'll be either questions or a fluky type comp. Because since endurance was 2 weeks ago, I don't think they usually
We
don't say
we
it.
haven't
It'll
seen
probably
that
be some
egg
type of
HOH in a while.
fluky comp.
I wish they would start showing the HOH lives again because it kind of bothers me when they do that. It's like, okay, I know what's gonna happen Wednesday. Why don't you show the HOH on Thursdays? Just that. How about that?
It would be better, but the way they do Big Brother now is absolutely god awful.
Yeah, I don't like the way they doing this stuff.
I,
At least they've
I
been
missed the
keeping the
comps on
feeds on a little
Thursday.
better this year.
The comps were better on Thursdays. The freaking nomination wheel when everybody got their key taken out one by one was great. Why they took that out is beyond me. God, these
Yeah,
people
I missed them taking the key out. That's what
that used
like
to
the
be great.
suspense. That was the suspense part. It wasn't no
Yeah.
memory mall.
Yeah, seeing the person like you would see the people's faces as each key come out. They're like, "Oh
Uh-huh.
crap, that key came out. Where's mine?" And
Yeah.
everybody got a look in their face.
Oh yeah. I see what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
They should bring this stuff back. There's certain things that this Big Brother that they should keep in there, and that's one of them. I don't
That's
care
the number one.
for the letter home, the letters from home. I don't care about that no more. I never have.
Yeah, I never. I hate when they show that part of read. Like, come on,
So I can see
people be like,
everybody
"Oh,
fake.
read your letter from home." These people want to read their letter in private. They don't want to read it in front of you.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't want to see you going to the rooms faking somebody that you don't like.
yeah, and like I hate that part on Sunday's episode. Who wants to see my
Uh,
H? Nobody want to see
I
that
don't
shit.
care. I really don't.
That's like the goddamn walk of shame that some girl would do, like when she leaves some dude's room or something, and the guy's roommates in the front. Like nobody, they really don't want to do the walk, but they have to. They have to be.
Did
It's like
did
everybody's
you
like bowing their head, going to the HOH room. Like, God, I really don't want to do this.
let me go in here and put my fake smile on? Did
Yeah.
did he sleep in his own room or was he allowing people to sleep in there? Because when I was watching the live feeds, it's like I never see him in there.
Wait, repeat that.
Keanu, I never see him in his HOH room. I always see other people in there, and he slept in the other bed.
Oh, that was it.
I don't know if
Ed
he
might
was
be able
let
to answer that one.
was he letting
Ed,
people stay up there, or he just didn't.
I haven't paid much attention, so they would probably got to answer that one.
Mark sleep. You sleep, Mark?
By the way, I like the background too. Once again,
he's
Thank
plump.
you.
So who do
I
y'all
like
got winning the game right now? 9 people left.
Rachel because these people are stupid.
Rachel.
Even though I
Th-
don't
This,
like her.
this is one big brother that the people are. They stupid. You know, Mickey could have been a good player if she shut her mouth. A lot of these people could be good players if they shut their mouths. I've never seen a big brother where you're telling on your own allies. I'm like, you're going back and you're telling on this person. This person's come back and saying this, and just keep coming around. It's like,
Yeah,
shut up.
this,
Vince is
this has
one
been the
person. He's really big on talking. Is Vince? I'm like, dude, shut your mouth. You talk too much.
This might be the worst season when it comes to alliances just ending
It
quickly.
is. It's very the
Has there been
worst
any
season.
alliance that went
There hasn't
past
been
3 weeks?
any.
I mean, the only alliance right now so far is working, I guess, is the judges. They still
That'll
got
Ugh.
end this week. That'll end
their
this week.
own people in there. I really don't care for Morgan. She talks too much. Um, she
I can
was
see
been
Morgan
almost
winning.
was stupid enough to almost use the veto to take Vince off the block, and I thought that would have been just a
Wait, was she
stupid,
really legitimately
stupid.
thinking of doing that?
Yeah,
Oh god.
you didn't want. Yes, yeah, she was talking about it and everything, and actually Vince was like kind of, in a way, he was like, "Well, I don't want you using on me," but in a way, you know how Vince is. You know, I do want
What
to
was he
stay
using?
here. I've been
Reverse psychology?
applying for 10 years and blah blah blah.
10 years. You see now, you see why they waited 10 years to put him on because they know how stupid he was. They wanted Rachel to win. That's why they
No,
put him on win 10 years.
he's stupid. And when he did
God,
that whole going to Keanu crying crap, I'm like, dude, that doesn't. You have fake tears, man. It just don't work. I don't understand how somebody can even look at that.
that crying shit would
Stupid.
never work in me because I won't give two shits if you're crying.
I'm like, this is a
You could cry,
game.
you could
Look,
cry
this
me
is
a
a
river all you
game.
want. I won't give a shit.
I'm here to
I'll
play the
pretend to
Especially if
game.
care.
you're the one who caused the mess.
Yeah, he is. And what I thought was funny was when Keanu said, "You would have been okay if you put her up. Now I don't want you to put. Now I don't want her to put up. I need to keep her in here. I'm putting you up." I thought that was hilarious.
So let me ask y'all this. Do you think if Mickey didn't have that power that allowed her to take HOH, her game would have came out differently?
Yeah, I don't think
Oh,
she would have
Yeah,
100
been
that's a
safe.
good
percent.
question.
I don't think she would have been safe.
She
I think she would have went home.
she was on such a high horse after that Riley HOH, and the way she completely changed. Like she started
I
talking
think
down to
if she kept,
people.
honestly, I think that if she kept, what's his name? Dang, I forgot his name.
Jimmy?
Jimmy in there. She might, because he was shielding them. He really was. He was
So that
shielding.
basically screwed because before that, everybody was loving Mickey before that move.
Yeah,
And then ever since then, everybody seemed to have turned on her.
yeah. Well, see,
Saying,
but Mickey has a mouth. She goes back. This is the thing. She goes back and says one thing to one person, and Ashley has a mouth too. So when you say something to Ashley, Ashley goes back and says it to the person that they talk to, and I'm like, you just how stupid. Why do you keep doing this stuff? You know. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, Mickey would
I
have been good if she kept her mouth shut.
I was gonna say, I think I forgot. I think the time that Mickey took over, didn't Keanu get in Mickey's ear to put up Jimmy? Was that what mainly
Was
caused
Morgan
it, or
too?
I think
Morgan
that's what
and
happened? If not, I gotta go back and
yeah,
watch it.
it
But I
was
think
Keanu.
Keanu was the one who mainly caused that to
Well,
like.
Keanu got up there and talked to Mickey about it, and basically was he was telling Mickey, you know, Jimmy was saying this and saying this and saying that, and she's there's like, oh my God, we've been putting the blame on you. We're so sorry for this. You know, Morgan comes out. I think what's wrong, what we've been doing, how we've been treating him. We need to say something about this. We need to put him on the block. Yeah, Morgan had part of that too. But see, Morgan, I think Vince, not Vince, but Jimmy started kind of speculating some things with Morgan, and I think he was kind of talking, and I think it got back to her, and yeah, she was gunning to get him out.
so I'm curious, who y'all think has had the worst HOH reign this entire season? Is it safe to say it's Mickey or is it somebody else? Worst HOH reign.
Mhm.
Mickey would be number two. Number one, I would go with yeah, because I know like the beginning see there was
He's
some
saying
bad
Vince.
HOHs. Really, I really stuff got going since Ava. There was like a little start, and then Rachel really got going. But I feel like Mickey would be number two, but I would give number one to Vince probably.
Or who did Lauren get at? I forgot.
Wait, Vincent's
I
Oh,
would have
HOH. Are
said
you
Lauren.
talking
You know,
about
Lauren.
the
She got
thank you, Mickey.
Adrian.
Lauren,
Adrian was never
Lauren.
going after her.
I think
wait,
Lauren
I would go
is. I
Lauren
think
number one.
Lauren.
wait, you said Vince's HOH. Are we talking about the first one or the last one?
I was gonna probably
The
say
first
that.
one, no.
I was gonna get ready to say first one, but Mickey Welka, who commented, I forgot about Lauren when she got hers. She definitely
Yeah.
that definitely didn't go out right for her. So yeah, I would take that back. Lauren had the worst one. Mickey would be a dead number two.
So Lauren got out Adrian, and then Ava's Zach went home, and who went home number one?
A- Ava just wanted a guy to go home. I don't think she cared
Number
who
one,
went
that was
home.
a guy. I remember.
Zane. Whatever. What's his name?
Zay.
Zay. Yeah,
That
yeah.
they, yeah,
I
Zay.
forget about him.
yeah. Who
They got
hasn't?
Zay. What's the big lips girl's name? You
Who?
Amy.
Oh, Amy. Yeah.
yeah, her.
Amy, yeah.
Uh, I'm glad she's gone. I couldn't look at her lips like that. It was making me sick. Then,
But she had nice melons though. So we need some melons at this goddamn show.
she had nice nothing on her. It looked fake. I couldn't look at
Yeah,
it.
but I don't mind fake. She was a milf, as far as I'm
You had to
concerned.
put a bag over her head because her lips made me sick. I didn't like her lips, man. Her lips was disgusting.
Oh my god.
She had
No,
to
I couldn't
go.
do her. Nah, she was nasty looking to me. She looked like she stank. Anywho,
Oh shit.
her,
Jesus.
Zay,
Oh
and
yeah.
then Adrian, which I forget about him too. Oh, did you see that thing, that interview with Zach? They asked him about Riley, and he was like,
No.
first of all, I'll never talk to Riley again. He said, I don't ever want to see him again. He said,
What?
first, he run his mouth about me. Second of all, look how he
Ooh.
was treating Catherine. He said, no, I don't talk to him anymore. He was talking about him while he was even gone. You remember
Wait,
when he left? Riley went up to Catherine and said, "Why are you crying about him leaving?" You remember that?
wait.
And he
Has
got
Riley?
upset.
I haven't really seen any.
He got upset about her
I
crying.
don't really watch any like real big brother interviews or evicted house guests like that. When I must have missed
No, no, no,
that.
no. These are just this type of stuff just online. Just like it's not from CBS. It's just
Oh, I
their
know what
own
you
stuff.
mean. Like the evicted house guests. I know because I've been seeing that Adrian and a couple other ones been in like live
Like they're
Instagram
going on
things.
like their own TikToks and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know what you're
And
talking about
somebody had
now.
asked him a question about, do you still talk to Riley? And he's like, no, I will never talk to Riley. He said, I actually didn't even have a problem with him until I started watching live feeds. And he said he was running his mouth about me. I never said anything about him. And the way he was talking to Catherine. He gonna tell her to be quiet when Zach got evicted. She was crying and he got mad. I'm like, yep, I'm telling you, man's crazy. She still
I
So
hadn't
haven't seen
talked to him
any
though.
Riley interviews.
so is Riley still MIA when it comes to interviews?
No, you didn't
He
watch it.
did one
Okay,
with
did you see the
Amy
I
Shepherd
haven't
or
seen
something
any
like that.
Yeah,
with him.
he did a big interview with her, and she didn't even like he kept ignoring the questions. They asked him about, what do you say to your fans when they were talking about you on these live feeds being abusive? Do you know what he says? I don't want to talk about that. That was his answer.
She was she from what I looked
Cat.
up her YouTube, she wasn't that much of a professional to me. It looks like she's just starry or something.
Yeah, I mean, but she asked him point blank questions that he couldn't answer. I'm like, if you can either say I wasn't abusive to her, he didn't want to answer the questions,
He's the one
and he's
getting
like,
buried.
that's what it is. But he's there. His mother and him are trying to sue CBS right now, which is stupid. I don't know because he didn't get his two interviews,
No,
so
but I
they're
heard
trying to
that was a
sue him.
hoax. I heard that was a fake story.
I thought
I
it
thought
was
that was.
real.
I think he
And
said
that
it wasn't. I could have swore
Over
somebody
what?
came
What
out
did
and
they
said it
do?
wasn't
I
real.
don't
No,
understand.
no, actually, I think somebody. Yeah, I think that he was actually planning to do it.
he was
I
supposed
don't
to
know
do
if it's
that
still in process or it got took out.
because
That's
see,
the thing with
nobody from
that.
CBS wanted to talk to him. You know how they do the interviews after?
Oh, okay. Mickey comment on something. She said that CBS production has Riley on gag order.
Yeah, they don't want to talk to him. They don't have anything. But you know what? They should have knew who they was put. They knew who they was putting on here when they did it.
Oh yeah,
You
they
can't
could do
tell me
that.
all this information about him. I dug information up. Just
Yeah, they could do
put his
that
name.
too. Because I believe they control what interviews you do for like a whole year when you sign the contract. I remember hearing somebody mention that.
Oh, really?
I don't know if it's true, but I heard somebody mention
I
when
don't think
you
they care.
sign up to be on the show, they control what interviews they can actually uh control what interviews you do for up to a year
Well, it's like
after you leave the show.
it's almost like he didn't exist. with CBS. It's the way they making it. Like he didn't even exist.
I wonder if he'll be back in the finale,
They knew. I
No,
doubt it. I don't think so. I really don't.
or if
I
they'll
don't
come
think.
up with some
I'll
I
be
excuse
think
for
they
him
shocked.
say
not
he's
being.
not invited to the finale or something
I'll
like
be
that. He
shocked
didn't want to do it.
if he's thinking about suing and all that stuff. They're not gonna let him. He's too much of
Be-
a hazard. No, no.
Because the only time you're never not invited to the finale is if you either A, self evict, or B, you pull the Audrey and you broke the rules she did, or they kick you off for some reason for breaking a microphone like a Shima
I
or
didn't
something.
know Audrey didn't wasn't able to come back. I didn't like her, but I didn't know it.
Who, Audrey?
Yeah, I didn't like her at all.
I don't think she came back for the finale. I don't believe she did.
I didn't like
Because
her at all.
because normally you break a rule like that, they normally tend to like not want anything to do with you. Maybe she was there for the finale and I don't remember.
She lies too much. I mean, really, really, really lies.
What?
Especially you start lying about your family. And I knew it wasn't true when she was saying this. I'm not saying stuff doesn't happen like this, where she was dragged out of a bed and her parents had her dragged out of bed, put in some type of camp because she wanted to change or whatever. The way it came off, even Day said, that don't sound like that's true. And it wasn't. And I knew it wasn't. I said, man, you trying to get sympathy. It's not working.
I was gonna say,
But
what did Audrey do to get
she
in
ate that
trouble?
egg sandwich.
No, she did piss off. But like she didn't get like production and kick her off, but she did piss them off because when she was on slop, she said, "Screw y'all, I'm gonna eat,"
She ate that
and
egg
she
sandwich. Remember
purposely
James
ate
made her a
during that.
sandwich?
That man, that's nothing.
James
Yeah,
it
but you
made
know,
her a
production
sandwich.
ain't
She
gonna
took
like
that
that though.
sandwich and snuck it
I
underneath the
get
cover and tore it up.
rules are
Production ain't
rules.
gonna like that though.
And Julie even told her when she came out, you do have one penalty vote against you because of the rule with the that basically you ate that egg sandwich.
Yeah, because she was like, "I'm going home anyway," so she said, "I'm gonna eat. I don't give a crap."
Mhm. Now that's one person they took for a long time through. I'm like, put this person up on the block. Why did I? Now I did not like what's his name, Shelly and Clay. I did not care for them.
Oh, Shelly was hot, but she was an idiot. But she was hot though. I ain't gonna lie.
Now I'll agree with you on her. You know her, but not the other one.
Amy,
Big
your
lips.
favorite.
Yeah, no. It's look her lips like pepperoni, just nasty looking to me. And her face was fat. Just I'm just like,
Uh,
that's probably why you did all this stuff to your body. But it didn't work.
so you're telling me she was the least prettiest girl in the house to you?
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's
Yeah.
no way you're choosing Ava in front of her. Come on now,
At least
Ava.
Ava was real.
Yeah, real hairy.
Yeah, I tell
No,
Ava you should
I
have the
think she's a
legs.
real. She keep it 100 about how she feels. I'll give her about that. That's all about
If
Ava. She's
Ava
real.
shaves her
She's real shit.
legs, put some makeup on, do her hair, brush her teeth, she be alright.
Wait. She don't brush her teeth either now.
It don't look like that stuff be caked up on her teeth when she be talking.
Oh man.
I pay attention to stuff like it. But yeah. Is Mark, you sleep?
I think he was waiting for us to get done. I think he was gonna let us talk, and then he'll comment in the chat.
Oh, okay. He's like, let me let y'all do what y'all want to do. So Tuesday. Okay, I gotta remember it. So this coming Tuesday is the special showing, right?
Correct. Yes.
I gotta remember that.
I'm curious, who exactly is everybody's favorite
I
that's
don't have
left?
a favorite. I'm gonna be honest with you. You talking about this season?
Yeah, that's left. Who's
I
your
don't
favorite?
have a favorite that's left.
Okay.
I didn't even have one that did leave because I couldn't figure out who was my favorite.
God damn, we sharing a brain in the same way.
Because it was just it's just all over the place. I mean, I would choose Rachel over anybody right now because she's old school, but they're not playing the game to me. It's just it's too so Big Brother has really just people playing the game with their emotion and they're
Oh,
not
I
playing
agree.
like they used to. And
Yeah.
I just it bothers me. Like
Oh, I
Keanu
agree
today, when they
100%.
were yelling at him, which I mean I seen somebody on live feed, but he wasn't yelling his voice. He really wasn't. And I thought, and then when Rachel said that, I'm like, Rachel, stop, be quiet, girl, just chill out, just be calm.
Rachel
I
has
want you
never
to stay. Just be quiet. Ashley, you
Rachel
need
has
to
never
shut
been
up
the
because
chill
you
type.
haven't won anything for her. You just won one veto, and that was the first one of the game. That was it. After that, you ain't been on the block. So please be quiet. Don't just sit on the block, and then you'll be safe. Just shut
She
up. You
has
didn't
no
even have
right
to
to
get up and do
speak.
that.
The moment she left toilet paper on her ass, I don't want to hear anything from her. She's eliminated from talking. I still
Like I
can't get over
said,
that.
I wouldn't have her represent me in any case if she's a lawyer. She's bad. It's horrible. I'll go to jail messing around with her.
I mean, that's the truth, though.
Shit.
Seriously.
What kind of lawyer is she though?
I
I feel
forgot.
like
I
you get it
looked
for
it
a
up.
misdemeanor, you end up getting life in prison.
I forgot what
I
she's
was
supposed to be. I don't think it's a defense attorney. Something else.
I wouldn't want any. I don't want her.
There's so
Yeah,
many different
representing anything
lawyers.
I
I think
do.
it's supposed to be for business or something.
She's horrible. She horrible, and my wife says for her to be any type of lawyer, she's very airhead. It's just weird for her to say she's a lawyer and the way she talks. It's just like you. No, I don't. Are you for real? Are you? Look how you talk. You get corrected so much. I just
She
don't.
makes pretty good money though.
Well, she's still in law school. She hasn't fully become a
She's
lawyer.
not even
I think she's
graduated all
still.
the
I
way.
think she's
I'm
still in
thinking.
school. I think. I don't think she's fully had her license yet. Could be wrong, but I don't think she
I,
has.
I got Vince winning until he's evicted. So
You say you
Hmm.
got
until I
Vince
see
what?
that day, I got Vince winning the game
I mean, he
right now.
could. Or you know what? See, it's where people don't really pay attention to. Do you remember what season was that when the guy over day what's his name? Audrey season. What's his name? The
That's
guy with
17.
the geek guy.
Oh, that's Steve.
Yeah. Now remember in the beginning how he was just kind of floating along. Look at Andy. He just floated along. I'm looking at Will. I'm thinking you're nice. People talk to you, and I think when people talk to him, they forget he's even in the game.
You
They
see, but
just
the
talk
thing is
to him.
that Steve could win comps still, because Steve had won 2 comps and he was HOH and veto in like the same week. And then he won the final
That's
HOH, so he could
true.
actually win a comp, unlike
That's
Will,
true.
where he done jack shit.
Yeah, he has it.
Unless
But
he's
see,
throwing it.
people talk to him. I think you think he's throwing. I think now. I think he threw it last competition when they was doing those drinks. I think he did that on purpose. When he said, "I'm gonna switch back," because he had the right drink at first. You know what I'm talking about?
I see, I didn't see it last week. I didn't see it. I missed the comp.
Ashley strategy is based on. What did it say? Ashley strategy is based on what?
Legally
I heard
blonde.
part of her strategy was to play dumb. Part of her strategy, I think, was to play dumb or some shit. What's her strategy?
I don't know if she's playing dumb. It doesn't seem like she talks like that with Rachel. I'm like, and then what about Lauren? What do you think about her? You think that
She's
she'll
a
go along with?
coaster.
I
She's
forget she
what?
exists.
She's still in the game.
Yeah. What'd you say that she was, Edward?
A coaster. She coasted.
She did. So what? She won a veto. Use it on Vince. Well, I thought that was
I was
stupid.
gonna say, yeah. I mean, I'll give her that though.
That was stupid.
That's
She
it, but she
won some
hasn't done nothing
competition stuff.
else.
But other than that, she haven't really made no moves. The only thing that she kind of done bad was using the videos to say Vince, and result that she lost both Riley and Catherine within 2 weeks. Oh, I'm
That's
sorry if
true.
The
somebody else was someone.
That's true.
the
Rachel said,
problem
"I
with
told
Lauren,
you. I told you if you put if you use that veto, I was gonna put that boy up." And she did.
Wait, who's gotten the least TV time that's left in the house? Is it Lauren?
I could I
That's
could tell
about
you
accurate. I mean,
I could tell
honestly,
you
when
officially.
there's solo people in the house, everybody gonna get TV time just right.
Yeah, Lauren.
Like,
Really, you
does
don't
Kelly
really
really get
see her
TV
like
time at
that.
this point? Kelly?
Oh yeah,
Uh,
Kelly. I forgot about Kelly.
It's Lauren. It's Lauren right now.
it's Lauren, and then I'll say Kelly. They
Kelly's
they.
So
number
even
4.
Will, who hasn't won anything, got more TV time than her?
That's because
Kelly's
everybody
the
talks to
fourth
him.
still remaining.
Everybody talks to Will. They go to him for advice. That's why he got TV time. He really don't want them to. And he, like he said, I really don't like listening to him. I just sit there. He's in bed by what? When they're allowed to go to bed, he's in bed. On the live feeds, I rarely see him on there. I see him getting his pajamas on and brushing his teeth, and he's out.
Nah, if I'm on that show, I'm telling you right now, I'll be the last fucking person to go to bed. Screw that. I'm making sure I'm the last. Then again, I sleep late anyway, but even if I didn't, I'd make sure I'm the last person.
And then what is it?
What do you mean? Do you mean like if you were like on the block and you try to get yourself like safe from eviction or something, or are you talking about like just the talk game or whatnot?
Yeah. Just in general, I would always like to be the last person, like to go to sleep. I want to see what everybody else is doing, see who talking with who,
Oh,
and
okay.
just if I need to talk to anybody too for whatever reason, I'll wait till night till some people are sleeping, so you'll get more of a chance to talk one on one with people because it's going to be harder to do it in the daytime when
That's
everybody's
the
up.
best time to talk to somebody, but you better make sure the person you're talking to is not like a day person because, like I see, who was that? When they were talking to Vince at night, he was like falling asleep when he was HOH.
See, that
They're
can't
just
be
talking.
my that can't be me right there. If I was HOH, I mean, I understand you
You
trying to
gonna fall
save your
asleep.
friend or you trying to save yourself, but you cannot be busting up my room trying to talk to me so late. Like, can I get some sleep? We can have a private discussion in the morning and whatnot. No need to do this late at night. I want to rest.
What I don't like is how people just bust up in there in the room. I'm like, wait a minute. Back in the day, they used to lock the door and they had a key.
They still
Like
do. It's just
They
that
still lock the door.
it's
It's
like
just you
everybody
rarely
just
ever
comes
see
up
it.
there and use it. People that even against are against the person, they upstairs in their room talking. Can I use your
oh, they would never do
bathroom?
that back in the day. Back in the day, you
It's-
hated the HOH. You weren't even
You
going
didn't
up
go
in
in the
that.
room. Yeah.
Yeah, you weren't even allowed to go up in that. It was almost like an unwritten rule. Don't come up unless you hit a talk game or something. Unless you try to like talk some
Now,
BS game.
was it Ava? And I liked when she was HOA. She didn't let everybody in there. And she said, I'm not doing no one-on-one talks to y'all. I know what I'm doing. Don't come my room. I'm sleeping.
Amen to that. That
So
be me
You see,
too.
but here's the problem with that. That's bad jury management. You can't do that. That's
Okay, well,
terrible jury management.
I was gonna say I agree with that, but I'm more on Andre's side in that conversation. Me, I'm not gonna be doing too many one on ones. Like I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna listen to you so that way I get some information that I can use for later. I will at least do that, but other than
No,
that, don't ask me anything about nominations.
I
I
mean,
already know what
Keanu
to
didn't
do.
really even do that. He had
oh
some
yeah.
one-on-ones, but it wasn't really like he had in his mind. I'm putting up without like now. I did like when he was talking to Vince. He like went from happy to Dr. Jekyll real quick. It's like, how you done switched on this boy? He told me you're going on the block. He just came here to congratulate you, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm putting you up."
Not
Basically,
because, not because what I would do is like, all right, I'm not gonna listen to anybody either. You know, I'm gonna do my own. You know, if I have something dead set I want to do, I'm gonna do it. But I'm at least pretend to listen.
yeah.
Because like I'm gonna at least pretend to listen to what you have to say, even though in my head it's like it's going in one ear and come out the next. Plus, people might come up to you even without you saying anything. People might get nervous and just start revealing shit to you just for the hell of it,
All right,
just because they're just trying to save their own ass. And if they think you're gonna put them up, or if they think there's a chance they're going up, they might just feel like, hey, there's a. They might just spill the beans on something when you didn't even ask.
Exactly.
basically, yeah, that's
So
true.
that's why it's important to have those one-on-ones for just for that reason alone. And plus, good jury, you don't want people to feel unwelcome during your HOH because everybody's going to remember that. When you're not HOH the following week, and if you happen to go up on the block, people are going to remember that.
That's true. That's true.
So that's why, to me, you can't be like, oh, I'm not having one-on-ones.
Yeah, I guess you just have to at least fake listen to him.
Yeah,
Be
just
like,
that's what I do. Fake listen.
yeah,
It basically
yeah,
be like how
yeah,
I do the DRs. Like if I was on the show,
Yeah. Plus, like I said, you might get some information that you can use later.
yeah. I would agree. So, does anybody know if so? Okay, I've got my feeds on. Do you
I was
think
gonna
they're
say
gonna
I
come?
just turned now. I saw cats.
Yeah, I got the little the pug dog with the teeth look on there now.
Something tells me you're probably shooting the aftermath, and then they're probably gonna get ready to shoot this next HOH, and we'll probably find out later. tonight or first thing in the morning, and then we'll probably watch the TV, and then we're gonna watch the TV version on a Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm out, boy. What if and if Kelly? Who you think gonna get it?
I like to see a Kelly H-Way just to see what she'll actually do.
She gonna put Rachel up. She gonna put Ashley up,
Exactly. That's exactly what I want to see. That I'll actually love her.
and one
If
of them
that's the
gonna have to
case.
win veto. And if one of them wins veto and takes herself down, she'll probably put up Vince. I think she will. I don't think she likes Vince.
I just want to see her win just because she hasn't won it. Because let's see, who hasn't won it who's in the house? You got Will, you got Morgan, you got
Ashley.
Kelly, and
Ashley,
Ashley. All right, so that's four.
Yeah, that's the only four who yet to win HOH. That yeah, everybody else has gotten one in their belt. Who's left in the house?
Okay, and Will's the only person to not win a comp the entire season left.
That's
yeah,
correct.
he
Yeah.
ain't won nothing.
Oh, God.
But he really ain't
I,
had
honestly, no, I
nothing.
don't want Kelly to win HOH show. That one,
I
I
don't
don't. I mean,
either.
I understand. I'm all
No,
for
I
people
don't like
who
her.
get to win one, but I don't need her to
I
win
don't want
one.
her winning it right now. It's too late
Oh
now.
no,
It's time
I
for the
don't like
jury and
her.
all
I
that
just want to
stuff.
see what she'll do, just for
We
entertainment
already
purposes.
You
know.
already know what she gonna do. She gonna put up
Andre just
Rachel.
said.
Well, that's
You
the
don't
whole.
like
Well, that'll be
Rachel.
great for me. So she
That's
needs to win
why.
then.
That's why you wanted to win.
Yeah, she's
You
my
said you
new
don't like her.
favorite.
Yeah, you don't like Rachel. So yeah, she if she wins, she will put Rachel up and she put Ashley
Yeah,
up. If one of them take
Kelly's my
themselves
new
off the
favorite.
block, Vince will go up. I believe. I don't like anybody else. I don't think Lauren will go up. I don't. Well, let me see. Morgan, possibility. Cause she's been kind of nasty with her too at times. Uh, I don't think she would ever put up Ava, cause Ava's nice to her. Ava knows how to. She's like Vince. She knows how to listen to everybody, even if I don't like you.
That's kind of like Enzo.
You think Enzo was like that?
Enzo would listen to anybody.
He would. Um,
See,
and you
Enzo
know
never
what?
really
And he
showed
th- and
emotion. Even though I
you
don't
know
like Enzo, and I thought he wasn't that great. He doesn't.
he
He
wasn't
never.
great at
He
all,
never
and he
really.
really thought he was. He thought he was running the show. He wasn't great to
That's
me.
hilarious.
He
Enzo
thought
think
he
he
was like
ran
the
the show.
mob boss, and I'm like, dude, you're not. No, you're not. You think you run the show, but you're not.
He made two final threes in the final two, but he got dragged there every season.
Uh huh. And I think when was it last season he would came in second was with Cody was on there.
Yeah,
I
and
think
that's because
I
Cody
was
took
glad he
him.
did that because didn't old girl already won before, didn't she?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
had won
Nicole.
18. Nicole
Yeah,
Francis.
yeah, yeah. And she really, you know why she wanted that money, right? Because
Yeah,
she's
that was
with
all bitter.
Victor. She was with Victor, and she wanted for the wedding.
Oh yeah, I remember her wedding was a joke. People was like, "Yeah," I remember Janelle was like, "You're basically paying for her wedding
But yeah,
because she
basically
was
that's what she wanted.
requiring that." She was talking about requiring you to spend like you have to spend a certain amount of money just to go to her wedding. And with the way
What?
with the way it was described, it was like basically you're paying for her wedding.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What you said they had to pay to go to her wedding?
It was some type of thing. I remember them talking about it that year. 'Cause I remember Janelle thought it was a joke, and there was some people that was like, it was a. I forgot what they call it. Maybe somebody in the chat knows, but
Then you make
because
me
I
want to look
can't
it
see
up.
the
Hold
chat
up.
right now. See, I can't see the chat right now, but I remember. I think they called it a destination wedding or something like that. It was some type of name, and I remember people was like, "Yo, you're essentially paying for her wedding." Everybody was saying.
Okay. Nicole Frizzle.
Because I remember she didn't quite get married yet when she was on All Stars. She was going to get married, I think,
Yeah,
that year.
yeah. And she wanted to use that money to get married. So so anybody like on the guest list had to pay? Is that what you telling me?
It's something I can't remember exactly. I just remember people talking about it that way, where it was like there was like, oh, essentially the guests are basically paying for a wedding. I remember some people at least I remember Janelle mentioning that. 'Cause I know Janelle couldn't stand her, but they had a
Okay.
feud. They had a
Nicole
feud going
Frizzle
back
did
to
not
the.
pay. I found
They
it.
had a feud going back to the Amazing Race. Them two didn't like each other on the Amazing Race
It says
because
the
Nicole.
queen she charged the guest $3,000 to attend her wedding was
Yeah,
a misunderstanding. Victor as a oh, people was giving them contributions.
Yeah, because I remember her and Janelle hated each other from the Amazing Race
And
days.
they got her in there too. They talking about her.
Because I remember, I think Nicole Franzel, if I remember correctly, because that was one of the few seasons I missed. I think she did something that screwed over Janelle, and the two of them didn't like each other from there.
now, now wait a minute. They had okay. I wish I had a fundraiser at my wedding. That didn't happen. So they had a fun like so they were taking like basically like donations to help pay for their wedding. Basically, it's what
And
it's saying.
and that's a joke because he works as a cop, so he's making money.
Oh,
And
is he
obviously,
still a cop?
yeah, he was a cop at that time during that season. And she obviously had already won $500. What the hell you need somebody to pay for your damn wedding for?
Well,
It,
it's well okay. For first of all, it's coming from him. It's saying, let me know. We're clarifying. You don't have to pay. We're asking for contributions for our wedding. That's coming from Victor.
yeah, he's full of shit. I don't trust him.
Yeah,
Anybody that marries Nicole Franz, I ain't trust him.
that's
If you marry
funny.
somebody who makes fun of disabled people, I'm not trusting him.
Who made fun of disabled people?
Nicole Francis, she had made fun of Ian. Ian had was born with autism, and she made fun of it.
Was it him? Oh, it sure was because he was walking on his tiptoes.
No, I don't know exactly that,
It's the
but
way he
I
was
do know
walking, which
he
that's
mentioned how
not.
he had it, and she would make fun of it or whatever. She made fun of it, and I remember she lost like sponsorship deals because of it while she was on the show. She
It
was
was.
losing
I
sponsorship deals.
remember it's because he was walking on his tippy toes, which actually is a miss. Let me say this: when people
See, I
say
don't know if he
people
was
are
walking on his
autistic walking
tippy
on their
toes.
tippy
I just
toes,
know he was making fun of
that,
them.
that doesn't make you autistic if you're walking on your tippy toes. I walked on my tippy toes as a kid, and I heard a girl at our church say, "You know, if you walk on your tippy toes, there's something wrong with you." No, it's not. Why you think everything wrong with somebody because they do something? Stop,
No,
y'all
but
diagnosing everybody with something.
no, but he did mention it though that he was born autistic. He did
No, no,
mention it.
no. No. I knew that.
Oh, okay.
I knew that, and I knew you can kind of tell like
I never could
it
tell. I
was
was like, when he said it, I was like, oh shit, I didn't know.
if you didn't watch the live feeds, if you didn't pay attention to the live feeds, you wouldn't be able to tell. Because at nighttime, he will go underneath the table. He will like count certain things on the wall constantly, walking back and forth. And I said, something's going on. Then when he mentioned it in the actual show, I said, oh, okay, he's autistic. Okay, well, that explains some
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
So I could kind of see some stuff, but if you watch the show, you wouldn't be able to tell because he's not. I mean, he is autistic, but in a way, to me, it's just like you are, but I don't know. I don't want to say you're not, but he's not like
It's
fully
not like all right, like it's full, like it's not as bad as some people have. Some people
right.
have it.
He's able to function. He's able to work.
Yeah,
You know, I have seen. I have an autistic cousin, so I have, and he's where he's not able to function right. So
yeah,
he's not like what's his name?
yeah,
Yeah, he's not like him. Ian's able to function. He has his
yeah. I know people
moments
who
where
have it who
something
can't
like
function at
they
all.
stress out about something or they panic attacks, whatever.
Yeah,
And my cousin, he's no, he's fully autistic where it's like you almost have to do stuff for him. And if you're not
yeah,
careful, he'll hurt you. So you have those. There's different types of them, and he's not like he's able to. But I do remember her making fun of him.
yeah. She lost like multiple sponsorship deals.
That's the thing is like when you go on live TV, it's like you you got to remember what you're on. First of all, you're on Big Brother. This is being recorded 24 hours a day, so you know you got to watch what you say. Um,
See, I think the thing is, a lot of people too forget the cameras are there. They literally
I think
probably
they
feel
do
like
too.
they forget that crap is there.
I think they do too. It's like what's her name, Gina Marie.
Yeah,
They talked about Aaron, being racist on there. Look at if you go back and look at some of and see, I didn't see this in the live feeds. I guess that some of them cut some stuff out. But if you go back and look, I looked up this guy. What's his name? Big Brother boy, whatever. I went to his page, and he has all the live feeds where CBS didn't show you, and there's so many racial stuff that I was like, she actually said the N word. Oh my god, I didn't see this. They took a lot of stuff out of there. So Aaron, she did say some bad stuff, but Gina Marie, She was the worst. They shielded her. They shielded her good too. I would never have knew.
Oh yeah, they definitely did. Wait, they showing anything on the live feed? I'm curious.
Nope, just a cat. Just a cat. Somebody made a comment and said that this is the first time they seen, which not my first time, but they said it's the first time they seen Vince's hair when he was doing that competition. Oh shoot. I gotta go. I gotta take the dogs out. I forgot. I'm not trying to clean up no poop.
Oh, how many dogs do you
So
have?
2.
Oh,
I got they both golden doodles. I got a miniature one and I got a big one. So
you
I
have
ain't
any
trying to
cats?
clean up no big poop and no little poops.
But you have any cats or just dogs?
No, I don't like cats. Oh, I had one. So when I was younger, when I was a kid, we had a cat that just like came on our porch. It was a white cat. We never liked cats. This cat thought it was a dog. That's the only reason we liked it and kept it. It thought it was a dog. It will growl at you. It played
Oh,
with our
yeah.
other dog. It thought it was a dog. Did not think it was a cat. Never used kitty litter or none of it. It was the weirdest thing. We even took it to the vet and they said, I don't know. Yeah, I got a cat, but it's something's trapped up in the body. I don't know.
I love
So
cats. I love dogs too, but the whole having to take them out to poop was like, oh my
this the
god.
thing is with cats. I got a buddy who has a cat, and uh the thing I don't like about cats is they're like people. When they don't want to be messed with, they won't be messed with. Leave me alone. I come to you when I want to be messed with. And they're unpredictable sometimes. You never know what they're about to do. My sister had a cat and we were playing with it on the porch and she just looked at it and was petting it and it just like cut her face. I was like, oh my God. What'd you do to him? Okay, I'm out. I will talk to you guys. I guess I come here tomorrow on live feeds, whatever, figure out who won. Mark, if you're there, bye.
See
All
you
right,
later,
bye,
Andre.
Edward. Bye.
All right, have a good one.
All right, you too.
Good night, Andre.
All right. Oh, I heard his voice.
Oh shit, Mark's alive.
All right, bye.
See ya.
Oh crap.
Oh, that's I think we just about cover everything up pretty much. So, well, like I said, this is gonna be so. We made a jury now. And I think you said who you want out this
But
following week and
yeah, I
stuff.
want Rachel, Rachel, and Rachel. Those are my top three.
I would like to see probably I would even though it ain't gonna happen. I would like to see what Ashley or Will would do at HOH. I just don't think they're gonna have a chance to win, but I would like to see what they're gonna do with HOH.
Whoever puts up Rachel should win America's favorite player, as far as I'm concerned.
That's
Give
if,
them,
but
give them
that's
America's
only
favorite player.
if. Well, yeah, you're right. You're right. But yeah, that's only if they get her out. Either with the White Locust thing they got going on, or during their next week's eviction.
I may actually say I love this show once Rachel's gone.
Is it like you don't like Rachel personally, or you just don't like Rachel when it comes into games?
Both. I've
Ah,
never
I
liked her
gotcha.
from her season. I just never liked the way she acted her season. I couldn't stand her.
Yeah,
I thought she was,
I can see your reasoning and stuff. I just think at times it's
I,
you can
I
judge
don't knock
people
anybody
based.
who likes her. Let me make that clear. I don't knock anybody who likes her. I just personally could not get over how she acted on her initial season.
Okay, I see what you're saying. And some people do tend to mature, and I can tell like she kind of did that on her season 13, and then she really did do that on her. Yeah, there's some moments where like we're seeing that old Rachel back, and at times we be needing that old school Rachel back. But other than that, she tried to be a more mature, grown adult that we would want to be.
You see, but here's the thing, though. a big part of it is Evil Dick having to leave. Do you really think she'd have been as calm if Evil Dick was there? She probably doesn't even win that season. That season would have been so much more entertaining if Evil Dick was there because you know those two would have clashed. Like
I don't know.
when you first seen them appear together, I was like, oh my god, I can't wait for this clash to happen. Like I was like counting down the freaking episodes until those two would explode. Because I think that season turns out completely differently if he's there. In my opinion, it would have been much more better. That was a good season, but I think even though I did enjoy the season, I thought it was a pretty good season. I think it would have been better if Evil Dick was there.
Yeah,
In my
that might be
opinion,
true. It's just that might be true. It just depends on how he handles things. Now, I'm imagining him with like working with the newbie HOH, newbie Big Brother house guests, so especially the ones in this current age and stuff. So you never know.
yeah.
I
And I liked that season. That season was actually pretty good. I actually did enjoy that. I didn't like the ending, obviously, with Rachel. I wanted Portia to win, but she was my favorite. But that year, but I wanted a Portia and Kalia final too, but I didn't get that.
mean, yeah, I do feel bad for Portia. I do think she got like I wouldn't say she got robbed, but at the same time, it's kind of like she didn't really play the game as much as towards the end of the season. Kind of like what that Shelly woman kind of said best. Also, like how what's his name
Kelly, she was the
Jeff,
deciding vote.
like Jeff said, like she didn't really play the game like towards the end.
No,
Like
but Jeff didn't do shit though. I can't stand Jeff. Like this dude acted like he was God's gift to Big Brother. I hated him. Like to me, like I liked him the first time around when he came on. I thought he was cool the first time. I didn't think he was a great player, but I thought he was cool. That second time around, you could clearly tell the ego got huge. He had a huge ego that second time around. He was a completely different person the second time around as compared to the first time. Like, in my opinion, he came off as a complete dick the second time around. The first time, he talked about Jesse being arrogant and
oh
stuff.
yeah.
And then the second time around, remember his HOH speech when he put up, I think it was Portia and Kalia. Oh, both of you have to prove to me you want to be here. Based on what? You ain't do
Oh right.
the,
I know what you're talking
like.
about now.
It's like when you look at it, his wife was the queen of doing nothing. What did she do? She won because that jury hated Natalie. Let's just be real. She won because that jury just hated Natalie at the end. They just hated her because if they just didn't like Natalie. That's the reason why she won. She won because of a bitter jury. Natalie played a way better game. It's like Natalie actually strategized that year. She was involved in stuff. What did Jordan do? She literally just cuddled up with Jeff all day.
Oh
And
yeah,
even
yeah. Jordan was kind of I think really how Jordan really got far was her showmancing pretty much. That's really kind of
yeah,
got her far. And then when her second season back, even after Jeff leaving, really Rachel was the one who kind of carried her
yeah,
far until that VO slip up.
yeah. It's like basically she stayed long because of the simple fact, and plus you forgot, plus the power that Jeff had that year, that coup d'état that the fans gave him. That's what because Jeff would have been gone earlier on. If it wasn't for that power saved him.
Right.
Because if it wasn't for that power, Jesse would have had him gone. Jesse only kept him along because of that twist. Because Jesse could have had him out. Jesse could have had him out week 2 when Ronnie was HOH. It's just he was like, yo, keep him along because he knew Jeff couldn't put him up because of that twist. So he's like, yo, let's keep Jeff along because he knew that Jeff, even though Jeff didn't like him, Jeff couldn't nominate him. And then it's like Jordan's been carried the entire time. I'm like, your wife is the queen of doing nothing. Portia's done way more than Portia and Kalia have done way more than Jordan ever has. So when he said that speech, that drove me nuts.
Yeah, I see your reasoning on that behind that one. That does make sense.
And plus, he had
It
said
was
some shit
definitely
to
true.
Kalia too.
I mean, honestly, in a way, they were under the thumb of Danielle, but not by much. So I can see your reason why why that it sounds a little bit hypocritical thinking about it.
Yeah, because I'm like, I'm not saying they were the greatest players ever, but to act like your girl wasn't the queen of doing nothing when she's considered one of the, if you look at winners at that point, if you had to look up worst winners of all time, she was in the discussion. She's still in the discussion of dumbest winners of all. If you had to look up dumbest winners of all time, you can't tell me she's not in the discussion.
Right.
It's like you could win a season and still be bad at the game. Nicole Franz wasn't great at the game. She still won. I didn't think Josh Martinez was great at the game either. He still won. Heck, Victoria made a final three. You could get far and still not really be that good. And plus, the thing that helped Jordan too is the fact that she was so terrible. So nobody ever really looked at Jordan as a threat.
Right.
She wasn't really good at the game. So everybody's like, why am I going to kick her out? She's a waste of an eviction. So you could get far just based off of that. If people think you're a waste of eviction and you're not too terrible to people, because you could be a waste of an eviction, you could be terrible at the game, but if you're nasty to people, you'll get evicted early.
Right.
She wasn't necessarily nasty to people. So that did help. But goddamn, I hope they never bring her back. It's like, plus Jeff had said some stuff on the live feeds that never made it to TV that was also disgusting as well. He had said some stuff to Kalia when Kalia was HOH. Oh yes. Oh, hey Charicity. I didn't even know she was in chat because I haven't been able to look at chat because I'm on my
Yeah,
phone.
she's been there for a while. She's been commenting stuff, but yeah, that's valid. That's valid, and actually, I do kind of agree with what. Actually, you know what? Charissa kind of said right about Jordan when what we were talking about. She not only she was sweet, she was in a way good of her social game. We thinking of it, she was pretty good with how she played her social game. I want to say, especially one of the best proving points was remember when Portia won during like after the Jefferson and stuff, and then when Portia opened up the Pandora's box to release that duo twist for the 1 week thing.
Wait, it was Portia was the one who did that?
Yeah, you know, yeah,
I remember the Pandora's box, but I couldn't remember who was HOH during that thing.
yeah. Portia opened it, and then
Okay.
When there was like 6 people left, she reopened up the duo twist. Portia got $5,000, and then Kalia also had got $5,000 plus, and they were safe, of course.
Okay, cause see, I didn't remember. See, I could never remember who was HOH there. I'm like, who the hell was H? I just remember Rachel was the target that week.
Yeah, and then yeah, when Rachel had won the VO
The
for her
Vito.
and Jordan,
Yeah, I
basically
remember them doing
those
it.
were the only 2 votes that counted. So she was initially trying to strike up a deal, pretty much. I think it might have been before or after that VO comp. In a way, strike up a deal with them so that way,
Yeah, I didn't like
some
that.
will work them out in the future. Yeah.
Yeah, I hated it. I knew production set that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I thought production set that shit. I'm like, they knew Rachel was great at endurance. So it's like, all right, it's like, all right, let's give her a shot to win this damn Vito. Because she was gonna go home that week.
Yeah, yeah. She will if she had not won that VO, regardless of that twist or not. Yeah, if she had not won that VO, she would have been a goner.
Yeah. I remember that twist, yeah, where you had where if you won, your partner was safe. I hate. I was like, this freaking twist sounds suspicious as hell. Oh, wait, when is the Amazing Race starting?
Oh,
I need that.
I want to say in about. Let me check and make sure. I want to say it's in about a week or two. I know it's this month for sure. Let me check.
God, I can't wait. I can't wait for that season to
I
start.
know me either. That's actually the first season I have. I'm actually excited in the modern era that I'm excited about watching.
Wait, when was the last time you watched it?
I mean, I watch every now and again, but I like the old school season a little bit more than the new one.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't
Okay,
really watched
thank
the
you,
last
Mark.
couple. I haven't really watched the last couple seasons, but I've seen most of them. It's just like the last two or so I haven't really like seen. Like I never got to see the season that Nicole Franzel and Victor were on. It was Nicole Franzel and Victor. I think it was who was Janela partner with? I think it was
I think it's
Virgil.
Brittany. Brittany. And Milkman, they start 3 weeks from today.
3 weeks. Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
God, 3 weeks until I get some damn entertainment.
And I think around that time, Big Brother will be almost over by around that time.
Yeah,
Or
Big
will
Brother. I
be
know
over.
it's over at the end of September. I know it's like the September 20. I think it's the first, 22nd, something like that. 21st or 22nd. Somewhere around that is. I know it's like the third week in September is when they end. It's around like the 21st. I don't know what date that is though.
No, it's the 28th. It sets in on the 28th. So that will be on that'll be on that last Sunday on September.
Oh, so they ended it. So they ended it on a Sunday again. Okay,
Yes.
because I know I think the last time they ended it on a Sunday was the Taylor season. I know it ended on a Sunday.
Oh yeah, I didn't know. I forgot about that. That's been a minute. Yeah. Because
Yeah, because
usually they end they wrap up the
yeah,
seasons on the most common ones I see are Wednesdays.
yeah, like Wednesdays.
It's a
Yeah,
rarity that be on Sunday.
yeah, because that Taylor season. I think the reason why they did it too is because it was 30 years to the date when Daniel Reyes had went there to the finals.
Yeah.
Because I remember Taylor. I think I put that in our speech, if I remember correctly. I remember it was mentioned. It was 30 years to the date. God, I wish. Why she couldn't have been the returnee that came back? God, damn. I would have loved it if she came back.
Oh, who's Danielle?
Yeah.
I bet you like. You know what? I spend so much time reality TV, and then plus two, after Trey stuff. I guess she just wants to relax.
I think she doesn't want to do the 3 month thing again. Because I'm pretty sure they must have asked her. It has to be she doesn't want to do it.
That could be true.
Because there's no way they didn't try to get her for All Stars. When you see the people that were casted, you're like, come on. There's no way they didn't ask her.
But you know what will be kind of cool again? Well, one, I feel now, if I hope, and I think they will, and I hope they do. When they make it to year 30, they do need to do another All Stars. When they make it to year number 30, they
they're definitely
do
doing
All
that.
Stars. And then
Well,
also, it will be. Oh, go ahead.
No. What I think they're going to do for 30 is they're going to do like a second chance season. They'll either do All Stars or they do a second chance season.
Yeah, that's not bad either. Or if not, they can do that before the All Star, something like that. And I was gonna say I would like them to bring back the Christmas thing they did one time, like the reindeer games. That was so fun to watch a little bit.
Because they can't do an all winner season because that season would suck.
That's
because
when they did
a lot of the
Celebrity Big
winners
Brother.
aren't necessarily liked. And there'll be a lot of people they can't put on. They can't put a Janelle back on. They're going to have to put people like Jackson, Nikki. You would have to consider people like that on.
Mm-mm.
Like, a lot of the winners are either controversial or were hated. Because, like, does anybody want to see a Josh Martinez back? Really?
I'm good.
Nicole Franzel, Jackson, Mickey, Andy.
Okay.
Like you got all these people. Like, if you eliminate them, you really can't afford for people to say no once you start eliminating certain people.
Right.
So that's why, to me, the second chance season would do better than an all-winner season. Because then you could have both Daniel Reyes, you could have Evil Dick's daughter, you could have a Janelle. Those are 3 popular house guests right there.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Kind of like how they did Celebrity Big Brother, like a mini season, not that many house guests, a HOH, a VO, kind of like old school, how we used to see back then. I see what you're going at. Maybe a twist or two.
Wait, who said something?
You like kind of what you're saying, like with the second chance kind of thing, and like did over wearing kind of like how they did Celebrity Big Brother, like a mini season, not that many house guests, but like
No, I said do a full season. I think that's what they'll do for 30.
Okay, I see.
I think that's what they'll do for 30. They could do that.
Yeah, I see what you're telling me. Okay.
Do a second chance season, and you could bring back a bunch of house guests that were very popular. Because you got people in a winter season that either A, you can't bring back, or B, will never do it. Like a Dr. Will, I think, will never do it. You can't bring back Evil Dick. And then you got some of the controversial winners. So when you take them out, it's like, who you got?
Right.
Because like Hayden wasn't a great winner. He was a boring winner, in my opinion, at least. Jordan wasn't some great winner. Drew season 5. Does anybody even remember him? Like
I
Maggie,
don't. I have to go back and watch it.
Maggie season 6. Like, come on, these are the people you'd have to put back on. Because I believe Survivor did. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I think Survivor did that. Did a second chance season, if I remember correctly. I know they did it all winter season, but I believe they did it where the all winter season they did the cash prize at $2 million for the all
I
winter
wouldn't
season.
know. Maybe Mark might know or somebody else. I wouldn't know.
But I believe they might have done a second chance season on Survivor. I believe.
I mean, I know they brought back players before based on YB Ream, but other than that, I'm not sure.
Yeah, because
You could
they've
be right
done
though.
quite a few. They've done some interesting twists. I know they've done the all winter season. Then they did fans versus favorites. They've also done heroes versus villains. Heroes versus villains, I believe I did see. That would be an interesting one if you did heroes versus villains on Big Brother, because you got certain people who are villains, but they're also heroes at the same time. Because if you look at a Dan and a Will, they play kind of a villainous type of game, but they were also loved. So it's
Okay.
like, what team would you put them on, the heroes or the villains?
Okay, I see. Oh, yes, he's on. And by the way, answer your question, yeah, you were right. I just did a little research. They did do a second chance season. It was season 31. They done that in 2015. And
Okay.
then, like, yeah, later on, kind of like today, they have done like returnees during their. I think they brought back one or two people from season 49 to season 50. I read like a.
Yeah, I know Cerie's supposed to be back for the next season, I believe. Cerie, Ozzy, and I forgot who else. Cerie, Ozzy, and who else? I forgot who it is. Hello?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, my bad. I was responding to Chocolate's text and her chat in the thing. My bad.
Okay, no problem. No, I just
Yeah,
wondered when.
I was. We were talking about how Celebrity Big Brother needs to be back, and I was like, so yeah, I definitely season 2. I would watch that season over and over again if I ever feel like if I wanted to
You know,
because
I've never watched that celebrity. I've never watched a celebrity version.
it was a really good show. Season 2 was the best one. 3 to me was kind of whack. 1 was good. Was good.
Wait, where? Because I remember somebody telling me that Lamar Odom kept voting for the wrong person every time. Like he thought you were supposed to vote for the person that you want to stay or some crap. Was that true? Like he was voting the wrong way because he didn't know how the game worked.
I believe
Something
so.
like that.
Yes.
God, what an idiot! No wonder why Chloe didn't make a goddamn kid with him. Like, how you don't know the basics?
I think he probably was just like too new Big Brother or
Yeah, but you gotta at least know that. Like, how you vote for the wrong person every week?
right.
Like, speaking of that, I may gotta watch that clip back again from BB Canada. You know the clip I'm referring to?
You better tell me.
In BB Canada, I believe it was 1. At the end, when they had to vote for somebody to win.
Oh, you talk about Topaz. She wanted to vote. She did a mistake. She
Voted
wanted
for
to
the
vote for Gary, but she accidentally voted for Julian. I now know what you're talking about.
how you. That was one of the great. That's the greatest segment in the history of TV.
Yeah, I was like, wow. I was like, how you mix up your votes?
That was hilarious.
I understand if you like blacked out last second or something like that, but other than that, it's kind of like you can't take back a vote once you voted. You done what you done.
And then it's like the guy with the cowboy hat in the background, and his reaction was priceless. I don't remember. I don't know his name. I remember he had a cowboy hat on.
Emmett.
Yeah, it was hilarious. And that segment went on for like a good 6-7 minutes. She was just trying to change, and like Arissa's like trying to explain it as nicely as she can. You can't do it.
Yeah, I think because that's what cost it. Gary. I
Yeah,
think if it wasn't for that mix up, I think Gary would won his 100 grand, and I think he would have got a car too, a tracks or something like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. That was actually the deciding vote because that was the last vote. It was a one vote thing. What was it? 4-3.
Yep.
It came down to one vote, which rarely ever happens in the American Big Brother. I think it's only happened like 3 times, about 3 or 4 times. Because I know it happened in season 5, where it came down to one vote. Rachel's season, it came down to one vote. Um, Season 20, didn't it come down to one vote with Tyler and Casey?
Oh,
Tyler,
I forget.
I'm trying to remember. I think that might have been a one vote difference too.
Let me
I
check.
I believe. I know it's happened at least twice with Rachel's season and with season 5. It happened with one vote. Where both
Yep,
times it
yep.
was
You're right. You're right. It was 5. It was 5-4.
okay. Yeah, so that's 3 times it's pretty much happened in history. Wait, when Paul lost to Nicole Franzel, I mean to Josh or Nicole, that was neither one of those came down to one vote, did it?
I think that I should. I feel like I should know by now because kind of like, those seasons weren't like my favorite, so they end up being forgettable for me in a way.
Same here. It's like the seasons are beyond forgettable for me.
Oh, yeah,
They still on Cats?
are you? Oh, you watching live feeds right now?
No. I'm just asking if they're on Cats.
Last time I checked, it was. I was assuming they would still be on them because I know they like to do that on them Thursday nights. Because I'm assuming they're probably shooting their HOH competition.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Plus it ate the West Coast feed isn't finished airing. They got another half an hour. I think the West Coast one hasn't aired yet, I believe.
Oh, okay. So you were right. Season 18 when it was Paul versus Nicole. You're right. 5-4, and then let me check about. I forgot that dude, and I don't want to remember his name.
I remember Josh,
Damn,
unfortunately.
that's the name I didn't want to remember. Same thing. So yeah, you were right. Yeah, 2 seasons Paul Ron, same exact name.
One vote
Won
each?
by a single vote.
Oh shit. Because I couldn't remember if both. I'm like, I know there had to be one other. Yeah, so that means there's 5 times this happened. Twice. It couldn't happen to a better guy than Paul.
Right. And I had mixed feelings about the guy. I think he did play a good game, but the manipulation of certain things he was doing might have like cost him towards the end. But other than that, I feel like I feel like he should have been the winner. It was
No,
a
I'll
fair
say this
jury.
much. He should have won, but I'm happy he lost though. He actually blocked me on Twitter, fun fact.
Oh, he followed you before?
No, he blocked me. He
Oh,
blocked me within less than like 30 seconds of me mentioning a comment about him.
damn.
Yo, he blocked me right away. I was like, that dude must have been on because there was a controversy. Like, I think this was around BB 21. I think.
Yeah.
It was somewhere around there, maybe 2021, somewhere around that, maybe 20, somewhere between 20 and 22. There was a video that came out with Evil Dick where there was like a 7-second clip that he released where Evil Dick says the N word. And I don't know if you had seen that video, that clip, or even know about it. But Evil Dick had said the N word with the ER, and Rachel and her sister was in the video, by the way. And all you see is like the 7-second clip, and Paul was the one that had released it. Even though the video clip was years old, was about 4 or 5 years old at this point, because it was like right before BB16. I think was when Evil Dick said that that clip is from. And what ended up happening is, I don't know, it had now got released, and then years later, because the two of them was feuding back and forth.
Ooh.
And I remember Paul called him racist. So I said something to Paul, I'm like, didn't you plan to wear blackface when Dominique was about to be evicted? And was going to dress up in leopard skin pants. So just as
Whoa.
so I
Woo!
because you didn't know about that, he was going to do that.
No, I did not. I have not watched
Yeah,
the season after that. Wow.
yeah. There was a thing. There was an article that came up that he was. I think he was talking. I forgot who. And then because the article popped up online that he was planning to do that because he thought it was going to signify that she was a snake. So he was going to wear like leopard skin pants and then paint his face black or something. He said he wanted to do. So I wrote, just as important as the message being delivered is the person delivering the message, and he immediately blocked me
Damn.
because I said just as important as the message being delivered is the person delivering the message.
Man,
And he
that's
immediately, all of a
crazy.
sudden, I went to go do something real quick, came right back to my phone, and I see I got a notification. And it's like, you're blocked. I'm like, what? Like, this dude must have been on when I sent it.
I guess he didn't like your opinion at that time.
Yeah. Janelle also blocked me, by the way, too.
Oh,
Janelle,
you
she
said
blocked.
Janelle? Oh, what happened with that one?
She blocked me was it last year? Last year, yeah, she blocked me last year. Because what happened with Janelle was she had said something about uh somebody being played for a fool. I forgot who it was last year. It was somebody she said being played for a fool. I'm like, wasn't there a certain blonde that was played for a fool in All-Star version by a certain doctor? Because you would
Oh,
watch me.
you brought her whole season.
I couldn't help. She begged. That just come on. You can't talk about somebody being played for a fool when Doctor Will played you like. Come on. So I didn't say my name, but obviously she knew I was referring to her. I was like, there was a certain blonde on season 7 that was played for a fool by a certain doctor. All
Yeah.
I know is that the next day I get a notification you're blocked.
Oh, so you pulled a Keanu. You basically brought up Janelle's worst moments at her time
You see, but
playing
it's,
Big Brother
it's
games.
somewhat different than Keanu, though. Keanu just randomly brings that up. She basically set it up on a silver platter for me to put that. See, Keanu, I don't even know. Wait, what was Rachel and Keanu even talking about prior to him bringing that?
Keanu brought up the time that basically that when Reagan and her got into it season 12, Pandora boxing.
Oh, okay. And it's like, but Janelle calling somebody a fool and saying they're thinking to be a fool. I'd had enough of her calling, saying other people getting played for fun. I'm like, come on, you can't talk about that when you wanted to take Dr. Will to a final 2. Because I remember when she came back, I can't remember if it was All Stars. I can't remember now. My mind's going blank. It was either All Stars or 14. She said she would have loved to have taken Dr. Will to final 2. That'd have been the dumbest crap I've ever seen if she took Dr. Will to final 2.
I
In
think
all
she
stuff.
said that. I think she said during the Kosha season.
Yeah, because I don't remember who she was talking to. I just remember because the camera wasn't showing who it was in the clip that I saw. I just remember she was in the backyard and she mentioned it. And I'm like, taking Dr. Will, as cool if a finals as that would have been, that would have been the dumbest thing she could have possibly done. Because that was the one person who could beat her in a final 2 other than Danielle Reyes. That was the one person who could beat her in a final 2 vote. Nobody else was going to beat her in a final 2 besides a Dr. Will or a Danielle Reyes. Those are the only 2 that would have had the resume to beat her.
Right.
So she blocked me for that.
So maybe if anything, this is a valuable lesson. I would say just don't heckle some old wounds for past BB players. I
I
mean, I
couldn't
think
help it though.
I mean
I couldn't help it.
that's your opinion, but I think maybe I look at this like I it's not worth going to getting beef with former BB players in social media.
I
But
see.
hey,
I didn't
I
mind.
understand your truth though.
You see, I didn't mind her blocking me. I didn't give a crap because I turned on her after 7. I liked her going into 7. I was a huge kid. I wanted her to win.
Right.
She was the girl I wanted to. I was like, yo, I pray she wins. And I'm like, during the season, I'm like, oh God, why is she falling for this? Please wake up. Like, how are you falling for this? And then it's like, I couldn't, I just lost my mind after 7. Even when she was playing the stupid game, I still wanted her to win. It's like, she had one of some of the worst HOH rings I'd ever seen in my life. Like, come on. Ugh.
Right.
I think she came in the Amazing Race, what, twice?
Yeah, or no, probably just once. Let's see.
Because I know Rachel has come on it multiple.
I think I want to say Janelle probably did it just once when she was with Brittany.
Yeah. I know Rachel has done it multiple. Rachel did it with her sister and Brendan. I think she did it twice with Brendan, did she? Was it twice with
No,
Brendan?
she did. She did it once with Brandon and once with her sister.
With her sister, yeah, okay. I'm surprised they didn't try to get her. Then again, it's probably because they then again, maybe they probably filmed it during the beginning of it. I wonder when did they film this? Unless she just didn't want to be away for too long since she knows she was doing this season. Because I wouldn't be surprised. Like maybe that's why she's not on this season of Big Brother. I mean of Amazing Race.
Right. Oh, and actually, Janelle been on Amazing Race 3 times.
3.
Yeah. No.
What?
Well, no. It'll technically be twice. Technically, it's Google's saying 3 times, but technically it's twice. They appear on the 22nd season and the 31st season. I guess she play it twice on the 31st season, one with Brittany and then one with another person. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I'm surprised she and Kaser never did it. Because her and Kaser was always BFF. Surprised they didn't do it.
Yeah, that does make a fair point. I guess Case was probably too busy at the time, or he didn't want to
Yeah.
do any more reality competitions and stuff before he redid Big Brother and All Stars.
Yeah, it could be that most likely too. Because I think that's what happened with this season of The Amazing Race is that a lot of people didn't want to do it because when you look at the cast, some of this cast is not that impressive. Like when you look at some of the cast, I'm like, all right, you probably were desperate for some people, and that's why you didn't. That's how some of these people got on. Like Izzy, like come on, like Izzy, the broken lamp, Rubina, like come on. You must have been. There must have been like at the bottom of the list where it's like, all right, all these people kept saying no. Either said no, or they just couldn't get a partner to do it. Because that's also a big factor too. Is you may got people who want to do it, but they just don't have anybody to do it with. Kind of like a Mike Boogie situation.
Oh
Where
yeah,
Boogie wanted to do it.
that does make sense because they might have ran ideas. The
Yeah.
Amazing Race production. It's like, oh, let's get a bunch of BB players on the more current eras and let them have a shot at the money. So I see what you're telling.
Yeah, I could see it being so. No, it could be. I think it's something where it's like more like a lot of them who they probably maybe wanted. Either A didn't want to do it, B couldn't do it because of scheduling, and then also too, you got to have a partner because you could want to do it, but if you don't have somebody that could do it with you, that's where the issue comes in. Because that's
Right.
obviously what happened with Boogie and Will, where Boogie wanted to do it, Will didn't want to, and then Boogie exposed himself as the fraud that I always knew he was. Because I always thought Boogie came off as phony to me.
Yeah,
Like
he does
even
seem kind of like one of those like out of whack kind of people, so that makes sense.
yeah, to me
Or
he
a
always came.
wall.
Yeah, he always came off as just like Will came off as naturally cool. He just came off as somebody pretending to be cool,
Yeah.
trying to be cool. Well, Will was just naturally that way. And I always thought with Boogie's ego, because obviously he has a huge ego, I always felt deep down if you have a huge ego and somebody's way more popular than you are, you're probably most likely jealous deep down of them. And when you
Right.
look at Boogie and Will, nobody you could talk about Will easily without bringing up Boogie. You can't do it the other way around. You can't talk about Boogie's history and not bring up Dr. Will. It's impossible. You can't really do it. Because if you look at season 2, Dr. Will played most of the game without Boogie. So you could talk a lot about Dr. Will, and don't even have to bring up Boogie, really.
Right. Yes.
Boogie
Yeah.
Boogie's not remembered for himself. He's remembered just being part of the duo. Will is also remembered as both. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Boogie's. I just can't stand him. I think he got arrested recently, like 2 months ago.
Yeah, I think I heard based on I think I've heard some said something I think even Janelle said before during her time on the All-Star season that Bookie had gotten arrested or something like that.
Yeah, because he's
Might
been
have been
arrested like
mental
multiple
reasons or
times.
something like that, yeah.
I think he got arrested this year, like a few months ago.
Jeez.
If I remember correctly.
I heard that before he got arrested. I didn't think he got arrested like this recently and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Hopefully
yeah,
he's
this year he
okay.
got arrested. I think it was like March or April or something, a few months ago.
Jeez, I hope the
Like
guy's alright.
I think it was something to do with, if I remember correctly, he didn't appear for a court date. I think it was a court date with the Dr. Will thing, and he didn't appear.
Oh.
So there was like a warrant for his arrest.
Yeah. Well, I
But
guess. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, go on. Wasn't
I was
me.
gonna say. I guess I better go ahead and call it a night. I'm gonna have to get some sleep. I gotta get to work in the morning. But it was fun and stuff. We. I'll probably see y'all later this week. Mark, if you're watching, thanks for letting me join and stuff.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go myself. Thanks for having me on, Mark. You still there? Is Mark even on? Or you fall asleep?
If you do, I'm sorry.
Great.
Oh,
But
you
good
have a
night.
good night.
Good night, Edward. Good night, Mark. Mark, you still there? I'm gonna go now.